Okay. Hi guys. Come on. Just come on, chat. There we go. I'm trying a little bit of a different lighting thing for Halloween. Time to light is on fire. Is that what I put? I'm starting to think I literally have a learning disability, you guys. Am I okay? Am I like. Is there something wrong with my brain? Has everybody in my life just been placating me? Has everyone in my life been pretending I was completely smart just to make me feel better? I don't know. Time to light is on fire. Hello, Karis. How you doing? Just on PDH, PC to be okay. She is such a good person. Don't deserve getting duds. Dude, yeah, so it failed. I tested it before the stream because I didn't want to promise you guys I was playing Left 4 Dead and then not. I just choked on my own saliva. It happens, okay? It's not another reason why there might be something wrong with my brain. People choke on their saliva all the time. No, I wish I could literally burn this thing. Like, it would be so fun. Like, wouldn't it be just great? You know, but I couldn't do it on stream because, like, I use the computer to stream. I'm smart enough to know that much. I'm smart enough for that. Like, I plan a whole stream to burn my PC with you guys, and then, like, I realize halfway through, no. It's okay, bite me. Hello, Karis. How you doing, my friend? Peachy girl. Thanks, Jefferson. I love my peach shirt. I have matching PJ Peach bottoms that I'm not wearing right now, though. Because I wear pajama shirts to the gym. Hey, Caesar. How are you? How you doing? Good to see you again. I say you burn it on stream after hitting it with a sledgehammer. Josephine, we've discussed the logical problem with this. I have to talk to you guys with my computer. If you're pretty enough, nobody tells you're dumb. That's great. Maybe, yeah, okay. Maybe that's why no one's told me I'm not smart yet. They should probably have done that before they gave me an engineering degree. Just saying. Thanks, Bob Dole. I got new hair extensions. My other ones I'd had for 2 years, and they were really, really ratty. So I got new ones, and they're kind of like a little golden, but we're gonna tone them, so it's okay. Karis, it has, at this point, it has to be the motherboard. It absolutely couldn't really be anything else. Like, we've tried replacing and fixing everything that we can, and it's not working. If it makes you feel better, I never pretended you were a genius. Richard's the only one that's been honest with me in my entire life. Head hurts? Why does your head hurt, Karis? Here, computer catches fire. I'm suspicious of PDH's sudden hair growth. I don't know how this happened. It just kind of grows so fast, you guys. I don't know. Like, it just kind of, like, keeps growing. Like, I cut it yesterday, and it was, like, up to here, and then... Just kidding. Did you guys ever read Anne Rice's vampire books? Like, one of the creepiest, like, things she does in that is that if they cut their hair off when they go to sleep and they wake up the next day, their hair is as long as it was beforehand. Like, you can't change your nail length or your hair length or anything about yourself after you've become a vampire because it'll always just, like, reverse. It's pretty cool. Interesting. Karis, we need to know why your head hurts. Well, after you replace it, kill the old one. Deal. Actually, I have to send the old one into them. I have a suspicion that I'm going to send this computer to them, and what's going to happen? What's going to happen is they're going to, like, say that it's fixed, and then it's not going to be fixed, and they're going to send it back, and I'm going to be back at square one. I just know it. Like, I just know. Like, I can see the future. I have predicted. I have seen it in a prophecy that this is what will happen. I know it already. Oh, I have always been honest. Bite me. It's funny because when I say your name, it's almost like I'm saying bite me. Like, bite me. She stole that from Wolverine. What did I steal from Wolverine, Jefferson? What did I steal? Like his hair? All I remember about Anne Rice movies were Deftones. Yeah, well, that was the Queen of the Damned. So, yeah, and they did a horrible job with those movies. So, they should redo them again. And if they did, I would watch the hell out of them. I had to deal with people at Walmart. It was too much. Dude, I understand. I used to work at Walmart, Karis. I totally understand. I know. I know A, customers and people in Walmart can be awful, and B, I know that the people I worked with, if I was a customer and I had to deal with them, I would be really upset. So, I understand. Can you imagine if you died in a bad hair day? Yes. So, like, vampires that knew what they were doing, they would groom the people they were turning into vampires ahead of time. Like, they'd cut the guy's nails, they'd, like, give him a nice haircut, and then, like, then they would do it. But if they didn't know what they were doing, some vampires ended up looking pretty janky, I guess. Like, ones that were made with giant beards and, like, really long hair and, like, scraggly ass nails. Omega Clips, it has to be the motherboard at this point. It just cuts off. Like, if I'm streaming and playing a multiplayer video game, it cuts off. Also, I can't play Need for Speed, so I don't know what kind of horse shit that is. It's an old game, one, and B, it's like, I can play most games, but I just can't play Need for Speed. Like, the one game from my childhood I want to play, the computer's like, no, we're not gonna do that. Bite is fine as always. Bite. Wolverine can't cut his hair or change anything because it regrows in 24 hours. Oh, Jefferson. I wonder what came first, Anne Rice's books or Wolverine? I'm betting it's Wolverine. Smithers! Smithers! My top bony boy! I can always rely on Smithers to come in and just throw me a little bone or a bone or two. A little bone or two. Such a good guy. Thank you, my friend. Worked at Walmart too. Walmart, I hate that place, period. I think everyone does. I think it's because, like, the most average of the population goes in there. And our average population is, like, scary. Like, scary low IQ, scary everything. So, like, you kind of get, like, a good taste of the worst, almost, when you go to Walmart. I love Walmart. I'm always in Walmart, so I am an average person as well. That's how it works. Walmart is Karen land. It totally is. It is. Can you play Potter? Josephine, my biggest fear though, if I play Potter, is that I'll have to fucking play Quidditch again. Oh god, that was a hard F. I'm so sorry. I just hate Quidditch that much. Like, I probably shouldn't say a hard F like first thing in my stream. I heard that's bad. I'm not monetized yet, so I don't know what that matters, but like, I don't know. Should probably watch that a little. Rage time. Yeah, Big Mike, my computer sucks. It doesn't work again. We thought we fixed it, and then it just decided, nah, we're not doing it. So, that's cool. Holy Ozone, my friend, how are you? I'm doing decent, except for my computer. Your computer won't let you play that game either? Does it just cut off, like, black screen? Like mine? Run CPU-Z, find out what type you have, find a replacement. CPU. What do you mean, find a replacement? Wait, okay. No, I'm thinking PSU, sorry. We tried replacing the power supply. I don't know if I want to, like, do anything really expensive to fix it because I feel like the company needs to fix it. But the issue is I don't even know if they're actually going to fix it or not. You know what I mean? Overheating, maybe? It's not overheating, Omega Clips. We, monitored we did, the test on it where it shows you, like, as it's putting load on it, like, what the temperature is. And it was fine. Skytex, my computer is still broken. We thought we had it fixed. Like, it was running smoothly. So the weird part is, Camelot came over here and he was fixing my computer for me. And he was streaming in a private stream, and he had Hannah's stream up on the computer, and he was playing that game, and it was fine. But like when I did it, for some reason it just cut off. So I don't know. It's all a ploy. No, just kidding. No, I have to send it off, and I have to find a box to put this big bitch in. So that sucks. It just sucks. Emphasis on little bone. Oh no, Smithers. Not what you said the other day, Richard. I already moved. Yeah, Smithers sent me his little bone. I have such a love-hate relationship with Walmart. I do too, Big Mike. It's mostly hate these days now that they're not open 24/7, because my favorite thing to do was just like go to Walmart at a really odd hour of the night and like just walk around. And now you can't even do that. So Noah won't let me control the car at all. That's weird, Holy Ozone. Oh my god. Is it like something to do with the control pad or something? Like maybe your controller isn't configured right for it? I don't think I did move Skelly slightly. I think he's in the exact same spot. Yeah, I'm gonna like probably send a note with it, and I'm gonna explain exactly what I can and can't do so that they don't try and test it. Like, because I've ran all the tests too. Like, I've tested like putting great load on it and everything like that, and it doesn't ever cut off during those load tests. So I don't know how they're gonna test it to like fix it, but Walmart's great. Costco pricing without the insane membership fee and barefoot friendly. Barefoot friendly. I already moved. Are you going in Walmart barefoot? Pre-built, that's right. It's on them then. Yeah, Karis. No, it's definitely on them. Yeah, no, I haven't. I thought pre-built was the best way to go since I didn't know a lot about putting a computer together. Like, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's not that hard, but I didn't want to fuck anything up and then have to pay the price. And so this is me making them pay the price. More adults than children are spanked nowadays. Skytex, I feel like that would be a legit, like, if they actually did a study on that and they actually came up with, like, a metric or a way to, like, measure that, I feel like you would be right. Yo, bite me. Hey, Big Sandman, how you doing, my friend? We're just raging over my computer still not working. The company said they'd fix it. We'll see. We'll see. I don't trust them. My love-hate relationship is I love to hate Walmart. Yes. Yeah. I mean, like, who doesn't love to hate Walmart? But you know what? If we didn't have Walmart, would we have those Walmart videos where, like, people record weird shit or, like, weird people in Walmart wearing weird things? We wouldn't have those. And I feel like that has made my life better. Yeah, it's under warranty, Joseph. So we tried removing RAM and moving RAM around in the slots in every configuration, and it didn't work, so... But did you try turning it off and back on again? It turns itself off, and then I turn it back on. Pillsbury Doho, I go everywhere barefoot. I don't wear anything on my feet ever. Dude, that's like a huge trend right now, actually, where like people are going barefoot. And I kind of am all about that. When I was little, I never wore shoes, and my dad didn't make me. So I was just like running around in a bathing suit at gas stations and barefoot as a kid. Good memories, good memories. I'm both here and in Cody's stream. My attention is going to be quite divided tonight. Yeah, Stoffheimel. He's giving away a PS5 tonight, so that's cool as shit. Can't believe he does that. They're like so expensive. Tonight, Ryan, tonight. So currently we're just talking about my computer being a piece of shit. But later, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We might play a game. I mean, I hate to do the whole like let's play Jackbox again thing, but I don't know. Maybe we'll try Need for Speed again. Just frickin' try it. Like, I don't know. My friends and I told one of our friends by buying 3K followers on Insta. Now he has weird people from Cambodia following him. I love that. I love that so much. Walmart barefoot is disgusting. You know, I have to admit, having worked there and like seen everybody at night polishing the floors, I feel like it's not that dirty. I feel like it's probably cleaner than my floors are at home, but I have dogs, so I don't know, maybe not. Yep, it's gonna be sent back, Stoffheimel. Indeed. They can take this bitch back. Ryan, so the thing is, they said they'll fix it, but I feel like they're not gonna be able to test it to create the same situation where it's cutting off like I do. So I feel like they're gonna say it's fixed when it's not and send it back, and I'm gonna be back at square one, so we'll see. Might be an expensive fix I just have to take out of my own pocket. Hope not. The company will fix it. Right, exactly, Caesar. Exactly. Santa does people of Walmart videos? How did I not know this? Dude, I'm gonna check those out for real. No, the CD tray is not a cup holder. I mean, anything is a cup holder if it works and if you can make it work. I use my ottoman as a cup holder, and overall it's been a horrible idea because I've spilled several drinks in my living room. Walmart is free entertainment without having to shop there for sure. Yeah, definitely. I better get over there. He'll probably need mods. Oh, he's gonna need a ton. Yeah. Compooper. It's being a compooper, I already moose. I'm also just behind in the chat reading it, so it might not be 5 minutes behind. It might be that I just haven't gotten down the chat fast enough. I'm a slow reader. I haven't been able to make a stream since the last time I played Jackbox. No, McSandman. Does that mean you want to play Jackbox or you don't want to play Jackbox? Yeah, Smithers, no, I agree. You guys are awesome. You're so fun to play with. My feet come out dirtier inside Walmart than from the parking lot, but unlike most people's shoes, I wash my feet. I mean, that's a really good point. Like, nobody washes their shoes, but everyone washes their feet. And I know for a fact a lot of people wear their shoes in their house, and so, really, who's gross here? Who's getting murdered? My computer. We're gonna set it on fire, lunatic. We're gonna literally pour gasoline all over it and then light a match. Not really, but you know, if the company doesn't fix it, and I can't fix it, and there's no way to fix it, you know, we might, because I don't know what else to do with it at that point. I'm not looking forward to spending another $1,200 if I end up having to do that, but you know what? Like, what if I have no choice? We really might set it on fire. I did like the Tiny Pills stream. I love to play Jackbox, I'm always down. Cool. McSandman. Is my chat really behind, or was it that I was reading slowly? Like, McSandman, did you send that message 5 minutes ago or like a minute ago? Office Space, that bitch. Let it burn, right? Yes, it needs to burn. I would derive a lot of joy out of burning it, especially if it gets to the point where I can't fix it. I would probably really enjoy burning it. It's not really good for anything else. Unless I sell it. I could sell it and let people know, but who would want to buy it? You'll like my current project. I'm converting an unfinished kitchen cabinet into a combo 3D printing enclosure desk. Dude, that does sound cool, Stoffheimel. You need to get with Tiny on that, because she currently uses a closet to house her 3D printer, and it's not working out very well. Also, she loves that shit because she wants to make like a really nice like snake enclosure type thing out of a piece of furniture. And I do like furniture refurbishing as well. I find it interesting and fun. I like the before and after. I can't say that thoroughly enjoy the in-between because honestly I end up pissing myself off, but cool, Mixaman, cool. So I'm not that far behind, or at least it's not like the latency's low. I can probably fix it, or at least figure out what things to load into the parts canon. Yeah. I mean, like, I feel like with your guys' help, we will exhaust every viable option for fixing it. I don't suspect that we can fix it if it's a motherboard thing. I don't know. That just sounds like a lot. You're using Logic right now? Stop Logic, burn now. Right, Richard? If I talk myself out of it, that's no fun. You guys don't get to see a freaking $1,200 computer burn. So I'm reminded of your loveliness when I went to your Twitter. Also sent you some possible replacement options. Cool, cool. Like parts replacement options? Also, that picture of me in the thong bikini, like, I just never expected that picture, or like for me to look really good in that bathing suit. Like, I've always thought that that was something I couldn't wear because my butt was just like too, you know what I mean? But like, really, it looked good. We don't need no water, let that mother effer burn. Let the sky turn black from the dirty plastic smoke from the burning computer. Let the inferno rage. That is quite poetic stuff, Heimel. A laptop? Oh, like you suggest a streaming laptop. I don't know. Like, I did buy these 2 monitors and everything, and I mean, I know I can hook up monitors to a laptop, but I just don't, I mean, like, would a laptop have as much, like, capability? That's okay, McSandman. That's okay. See, I'm my own, like, stupid person over here that I don't know anything about it either. Like, I know the basics, but, like, when it comes to this troubleshooting stuff, like, I feel like you gotta have a very niche knowledge. Much easier than most people think. I've taught people in foreign countries over Skype how to build. I mean, that makes sense. I already moved. It's like Legos, right? But, like, much less parts. You have a very minor but noticeable mic audio glitch. What is it, Jefferson? Is it like, echoing or something? It is like, when I'm not talking, it's like doing a, like a twitchy thing. Where is said picture? Jimescu, it's on my Twitter. I have my Twitter linked in the description. Wait, dough girl in a thong. It's a bikini, you guys. It's a bikini. Right? So there's... Everyone's like, all he's doing is posting those thirst traps of you. Desktops are more power. Yeah, bite me. That's what I would think. PCs last longer and has more power for the money. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Why do I look so young tonight? I don't know. Maybe it's my peach top. Maybe it's my, like, long hair. See, the mom hair. The mom hair is not here right now. I know. I told you guys I had mom hair, and you didn't even notice it until I didn't have mom hair. So that's why I look younger tonight. Check out the ones I sent. I've already streamed with it before. Alright, Karis, I'll do that. Did you send it on Twitter? I haven't checked my Twitter messages. I'm new to Twitter, so I always forget about it. It's clicking? That is so strange. Let me see if I can, like, adjust the cord or something. It is twitching. I can see it. Okay, I muted it and then unmuted it, and it looks like it's twitching worse, actually. I don't know. I don't know. Is it bad? Like, bad twitching? If you needed help building or repairing a gun, I could help. Mix Sandman. I do have a gun. I have a brand new gun. I just got it, like, cause, you know, like, living in a house alone, you know, females, whatever. But it doesn't need fixing yet. But I'll call you if it does. PDH glamour shots? I guess so. If you're not on my Twitter. Whatever you do, don't buy a Mac laptop. They are the world's worst design laptops. No, I agree. My ex had a Mac, and I hated using it. Like, it would just piss me off because everything was different than Windows, obviously, because Apple had to be special. It should be in the description. It's like an at thingy, or like with my username. PDH is 27, but her hair is much younger, so it averages out, right? This is the hair of like a poor Peruvian orphan, and they were probably like 12, never cut their hair ever. And so when you average 12 and 27, you get like, I can't do math, like 20. So you get like 20. I slid you a DM. At least you have hair. Mine's losing the war on balding. No, stuff, I'm all. Hey, they make hair pieces. They like clip on, and I know that's. I mean, I think that's always been a thing for guys. I think they're like called toupees, but females use them too now, and they clip like here, and it's like your natural hairline and everything. But then it just has the piece right here. Oh, you big baby. Ooh. You just are so needy. Come here. Come on. Get up here. Come on. You can do it. Oh, shit. Lucky. God. He's coming in here already trying to break shit. That's what he does. It's worse. Worse. Better. Worse. Nope. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry that my mic is shit. It's a brand new mic. It should be fine, but here we are. We hear it because we were using headphones. Oh, so it's like only a headphones issue? Let me try unplugging. Okay, let me try unplugging. I have headphones plugged in. I have my mic set up, but maybe the headphones being plugged in is causing an issue. No, it's not. No, it's not. I did try moving my mic. No, it's not any better. Weird. I'm an 80-year-old when it comes to Mac. Exactly. Loving the hair. You always remind me of Ashley Green, but the hair is reminding me of Chloe Grace Moretz. I don't know who that is. Who? Oh wait, Ashley Green. I know Ashley Green. She was on like Twilight, right? She was in other movies that I watched, but that's the only one that comes to mind. Sick and what get and what caliber. I don't actually know McSandman. My dad bought it for me. My dad bought it for me, and it was just like a normal like Glock type gun, like normal pistol like gun. It's like this big, if that tells you anything. Like chamber here, whole like handheld thing here. It's big, like bigger than like a little 38 special. Apple does need to be special. The average of 12 and 27 is 25 and a half. You know what, I already Moose? You know what, I tried. I told you I'm not good at math. Loki is the real reason we are here. Pledge to the Overlord. Listen, Loki, he's just laying over there. He won't stay in my lap to say hello to you guys. He's like too weird about it. Wait, it's 19 and a half. Hey, I already Moose. That means I was right. Because, like, that's basically 20. Found the pic. Looking good, dough girl. Hi, Loki. Thanks, Josephine. Thank you. Hey, Estrella. How you doing? How you doing, my friend? I appreciate you popping in. I like your t-shirt. It's cute. Thanks. I have, like, little matching pajama bottoms, too. You're in your phone and you can hear it. That's so strange. Like, I can't even imagine. Let me try unplugging my mic and then plugging it back in. Alright. It's still clicking, isn't it? Me. No worries, that was a great description. I tried really hard. Can we see it? Oh my god, it's on the other side of the house though. I mean, like, yeah, if you guys really wanna, but I feel like YouTube wouldn't like it. Like, I feel like YouTube would, like, kick this video off or something. I'm not good at math also. I'm an engineer. That's the way things work, isn't it, Josephie? Like, just because you're an engineer, you're probably really bad at math. Hell yeah, Carlos. Hope you win it, my friend. With a laser scope. Stop, Heimel. You guessed it exactly, you know. Nice bathroom. Oh, that's not my bathroom. That was in Vegas. I, like, tried the bikini on and I wore it under some clothes and then we didn't end up going to the pool. And I was like, well, shit. October is my favorite month as I love Halloween is my jam. Yes, bite me. Dude, I am trying to convince, like, people I know that I hardly ever hang out with that we should have 4 Halloween parties, one every weekend, and that we should have different themes. Like, I'm trying so hard to make that happen. I want, like, supervillain and a superhero, like, where you make up your own a theme Halloween party, and then a scary theme Halloween party, and, like, maybe, like, a cartoon Halloween party. And, I don't know, I had a 4th idea, but I forgot what it was. I had 4 ideas. I don't need audio to hear that one. It's gone. Less clicky now? That's good, Selena. But you guys can hear, right? The mic thing is going up and down. I can flirt, you know, I'm attractive. Haven't you seen Jefferson's video where it says I'm bad at flirting? I've been trying to produce that video to post it, but my computer won't produce videos anymore. It, like, absolutely can't handle it, even if I pause it every 10% like I used to. Oh god, this has been such a hard time. An adult Halloween party? Only sexy nurses and guys dressed up as Magic Mike people. Cool. Hey, I'm with you. Hey, Crow. How you doing? I haven't talked to you in a while, my friend. How you been? You can't hear clicks anymore? Hell yeah, McSandman. It shows that my mic is doing little clicks, so I guess I need a new cord for that now. My stupid superhero concept is a character named Leg Day with a catchphrase every day is leg day. And you could just put like stockings on and pad your legs and make your legs look like ginormous. That would be so funny. It's on Twitter, bite me. The audio thing is barely noticeable anymore. Good. I guess it just needed to be turned off and turned back on. Why is that a thing? Why is that a thing? Chuck and Dale. Chunk. Bite me. You said chunk and that just makes it funnier, honestly. Did you mean to do that? That's hilarious. Chunk and Dale, male dancers. That would be great. Like they wear like fat bodysuits. Not great? I'm sorry, man. I hope you do better soon. I understand, like, you guys, I have, like, a serious, like, mental health breakdown, and I know that I have, like, a Valley Girl voice, and I'm, like, you know, a pretty girl, so you're probably, like, rolling your eyes right now, but I had, like, a huge mental health issue, like, this weekend. I was just, like, so blah, like, bad. It was pretty awful. I ate a lot of chocolate to make up for it, though, so it's fine now. I got lost in the chat. No! Oh my god, I just got the best cosplay group ever. You go as Faye Valentine, Cody goes as Spike, and Tiny goes as Radical Edward with the one of the cats going as Ian. I don't know what you're referencing though. I feel like I should and I feel bad, but I don't. But you said Spike, and that just made me realize that we should have a Buffy the Vampire Slayer themed Halloween party. That's why I haven't been on. Yeah, I feel that, dude. I feel it a lot. I haven't been in Cody's chats hardly ever because I just. Oh, life is hard, man. It's so hard. I'm a nihilist, so that automatically makes it harder because I feel like nothing actually means anything. I feel like life has no purpose and we have to give it purpose, but giving it purpose is really freaking hard in this society that we live in. Cody would be jet black. I came up with leg day because doing leg presses has somehow helped fix my back. Dude, seriously, Jefferson? Maybe I need to do more leg presses, but every time I do leg presses or leg day, it like fricks my back up for like a week. And then I do leg day again before it's better, and it's a continuous thing. Sleep schedule, but I have a psych appointment on Tuesday. Dude, I feel that. My sleep schedule is so screwed up, and I get like no sleep because of it, because I have to wake up at 7:30 for work, so be a chunk male dancer. Hell yeah, Mix Sandman. It's been going on for a while, as I told you. Yeah. Right, Already Moose? It's funny because there's this meme I read today, and it was like someone, went to the doctors, and the person asked them if they had any feelings of anxiety or depression, and the person joked and was like, haha, don't we all? And, like, apparently the doctor was like, no. But you know what? Like, I find that really hard to believe with how many people talk about it. Like, I never discredit someone who talks about, like, having mental health issues, even though I know a lot of people do self-diagnose, because, like, you don't know. Like, I can't know that they're, like, telling the truth or not telling the truth, so I'm not going to pretend to know. And I feel like a lot of people tell me that they have, like, serious mental health issues, and, like, it's a trend. Not that it's trendy right now, but I feel like it's a trend that people are having, like, in general, the population is getting worse and worse in the mental health category. And there's reasons. There's reasons. Explain the lore of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Balance. Let me do this in like as few sentences as I can because it'll be fun. Balancing good and evil. A Slayer is born every time the other one dies to keep the balance and keep the Hellmouth clear of bad guys. There we go. That's the lore. Hey, anime fan, how you doing? Oh, it's Cowboy Bebop. Okay. Fall usually brings in depression as well, weather and temperature changes, etc. Yeah, that's true. It's weird though because I love fall so much, and like when I go outside when fall weather is hitting and I feel like that cool air, like I just feel so great. But then again, I do always have like seasonal depression, so you're probably onto something. That's probably the truth. I've watched some of Cowboy Bebop, I already Moose. I never really got into it, but I tried when I was a lot younger, so maybe I could now. I'd go as Angel and older Angel from Buffy. Hell yeah. Angel's one of my favorite characters. I know that's lame. That's like the basic bitch thing to say, that Angel is your favorite. But you know what? I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna own it. I did a straight set of 80, 210 presses and another of 40, and I keep getting stronger and upping my limit every time. Dude, that's cool, Jefferson. That is so weird that it helps your back. Like, that's awesome, though, that you found something. Because I feel like that's the hardest thing to do, is find something that helps back pain. I've kind of felt life has been meaningless as of recent. Same, Crow. That's my theory, though. So, that's my philosophy in life, and it's a bad one. The meaning of life is to leave a world better place, helping one person at a time. Selena, the problem with that logic is that helping people is incredibly difficult. And people don't always appreciate you helping them. Like, they forget about it. And it's kind of sad. Like, I feel like there's been a lot of people in my life that I tried to help. Not in, like, a condescending way. Just, doing what I can for them. Like, either financially or with my time or with favors. And, like, it just seems like they keep wanting more and they expect it instead of appreciating it. So, how do you leave the world a better place? How do you do that? Finally felt like they were flat against the bed again, finally. Popped in your chest? Dude, you should check out, okay, so there's this thing called Sherman's disease, and it's what I have. And it's an issue with, like, you're crunching in like this, right? Like, I don't know. You probably would have been diagnosed with it, but then again, I've been to some different back doctors, and only one of them caught it, so. I work in an inpatient mental health hospital. Trust me that not all people dealing with issues show it outwardly. Yeah, that's my problem. So I told my dad for the first time that I have depression and that, you know, like sometimes it's really hard to deal with it. Like I told him for the first time a while back, like probably a couple months ago. And like he was just so surprised. Like he had no idea. And I lived with him for a long time. Like as an adult while I was going to college. So like, you know, it's so weird how people can hide it. Richard! Suck it, Smithers. 421. He's now the top bony boy. My friend Richard. I don't think mental health has been declining. I think it's been becoming destigmatized. That is also a good point, I already missed. People talk about it now, whereas they didn't before. And I know that even my parents' generation are still people that don't necessarily believe that mental health is actually an issue and that people just complain. You know, so, like growing up, my mom did not believe in ADHD. My brother clearly had ADHD. I have ADD, been diagnosed with it, but like our parents did not, like, they weren't about that life. Which is fair because, you know, they learned from their parents that it was a gimmick or something. I'm hoping no good deed goes unpunished. Exactly, Smithers. Exactly. I'm hopping in and out. I'm looking at IKEA stores. Did you mean IKEA or IKEA? We have no control over the bigger picture is what sucks. Yeah, you can't see the bigger picture. I'm with you. Or Crow. Like, it's funny because I like movies that kind of pull that together. Like Butterfly Effect. And it makes you feel like you have a lot more control and a lot more say over what happens than you actually do. Or maybe it just enlightens that you do. I don't know. You don't just raise hell. You become a crutch doing that. Yeah, exactly. You become a crutch, stop Heimel. Do it with strangers so they can't come back and suck the life out of you, right? So I don't know if I told you guys this story, but when I was in school, my mom was, my dad wasn't always around. Like, he had an issue where he was fired from his job and he couldn't pay child support for quite a while. And my mom was like really, really struggling as a single mom because my stepdad, who was married to her for 10 years and was my dad for 10 years, left. So there was a time when I didn't want to ask my mom for lunch money because anytime I had to ask her for money and anytime she had to say no, she would start crying. So there was this guy at my school, in my high school, his name was Benjamin Drury. And Ben Drury was a absolute saint. So his mom always packed him like a sandwich and stuff. And I would always come in asking people for like quarters so I could like get enough money to pay for a lunch. And when I would go in there, he would always offer me half of his sandwich. So now I do this thing where like I'm keeping track of how many homeless people like I buy meals for. And one day I want to like send him the number and be like, look, I bought, you know, all of these meals and they were all in your name and it was all because you did that for me in high school, just to kind of like make him feel good about it. Because, you know, how am I supposed to thank him for that? Like, that was just such a sweet thing to do all the time. Like, almost every single day he would give me half of his sandwich unless I scrounged up enough money to go buy lunch. So it was really cool. And we weren't even like close friends or anything, like not for any reason. It was just, we just weren't. My shoulders rest too far forward. Jefferson, that sounds exactly like what I have, Sherman's disease. It's spelled weird. Like, it's kind of like spelled like Schuler is spelled, but it's Sherman's. You should look it up. Look into that. That Friday night to Saturday here in Vegas, I slept for 20 hours. Dude, I slept a lot in Vegas. I think, like, it was because of other things, but yeah. That penny means everything. Society's also in a crapper right now. That doesn't help. That's so true, Stop Heimel. I've always talked about it. I started talking about it when I was 15. That's good, Crow. I mean, like, that probably helped you more than you could, calculate, more than you could quantify. Ritalin. I saw Butterfly Effect in theater. I haven't seen that movie in years. I can barely remember what it's about, but I really want to watch it again now. I made the world a better place once by getting a GameStop evacuated. Hell yeah, I already moved. Did you save people's lives? Richard Wholesome. Yeah. Yeah, that's one of my stories that, like, I don't know. Like, I don't tell a lot of people cuz I know that it sounds cheesy, and I know I still haven't told that Ben guy about it. So it seems disingenuous until I actually do tell him about it. When I was in Oregon, I would homeless people food every time I could. Yeah. So in Denver, I gained a very unhealthy idea or like thought process towards people that are homeless because the homeless people there, their brains were fried. Like they were out of their mind. Like they had done too many psychedelics or something. And they were scary. Like homeless people here in like Huntsville, Alabama, they're just like society outcasts. Like most of them that you meet, you can tell that they probably like just couldn't find their place in this world that we've built for one reason or another, whether it was like, just bad luck or being a society deviant, which is not a bad thing. Or like, maybe they were, it seemed like they had some mental troubles, and it's just kind of sad. But like in Denver, it really freaked me out. Like I would not approach and talk to most of those people. I would have bought you lunch every day in high school just to have you as a casual friend. Thanks, Bite Me. I only give money to old homeless people. They don't deserve to go out like that. No, Fidelio, that's one of the saddest things. Smithers coming in, stealing Top Boney's boy spot again. I was wanting to write a smartass retort to Richard, but pills just made me cry. Oh, Richard. Smithers. I only give money to homeless people. Yeah, so like there was a story recently on Facebook by a friend that I actually knew for the homeless lunch fund. Richard, making my Halloween bony boy pop up. That's like one of my favorite ones that I have. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. So on my Facebook, a girl that I know that works at a Walmart in my hometown, she talked about this old man that was living out of a van. Like he was 80, living out of a van in the Walmart parking lot. And she like approached him and got him some help, and they found out that he was a veteran. And of course, like veterans aren't taken care of as well as they should be in our country, and it's kind of sad because being in the military causes a lot of mental health issues. It causes a deviance from what they expect like a normal person in society to be because of the way they were trained for combat and for military. And so these people a lot of times, especially if they saw, like actual combat, like they have a really hard time fitting in for the rest of their lives. And so it's like if they're not taken care of, if we're not taking care of them, that's not fair. We made them that way. It's really sad. Really, really sad. But she helped him anyway, and she found, a place for him and got him set up. So that was cool. I can't say I saved lives. People were gagging and coughing, but nobody knew it was me. It's how I learned I can't eat carbs. What do you mean that's how you learned you can't eat carbs? I'm pretty much in a constant state of depression, stress, anxiety, but I'm always putting on a happy face because I'm from an old school ranch family that just expects people to stop whining and deal with it. Mixed Sandman, exactly. That's kind of my family too. They're like, my mom's favorite saying was "tough titty," said the kitty. She would say that on like the daily basis, like over anything. Tough titty, tough titty. Saw a homeless guy getting a prescription at the pharmacy and gave him 2 bags of pot stickers so he had food for the next day. Nice, Selena. Good job. The city I lived in was one of the biggest meth cities on the West Coast, dude. Meth is serious. I hear Okay, so I know people who have done math before, and they describe it as having a false sense of accomplishment. Thank you, Jefferson. You sweet man. You very, very sweet man, you. Um, but I heard that when you smoke meth, it's like getting a false sense of accomplishment. Like you feel like you've just accomplished something that, like it's that feeling you get when you've worked on something for a really long time and you finally complete it and you're proud of yourself. Apparently that's what it feels like. And I'm like, dude, like they've bottled that feeling? No wonder everyone's on meth. I had a few friends in high school, too many scrubs, users and cliques, so I was happy to have a few good type friends. Yeah, bite me. I had very little friends in high school. I would venture to say I only had one best friend, but she was worth it. She was the best friend. Sherman's disease causes tight hamstrings. Yeah, I can't reach my toes, so I've never been able to touch my toes in my entire life. That's a good sign. So, yeah, that could be it, Jefferson. I have other back problems that cause, leg pressing to hurt my back, so maybe that is what you have. Which one of you nerds did my math homework? Brett Dillon. If you got an F, it was probably me. There's a really dope homeless guy at Checkers in South Beach who takes... Oh my god, I'm so behind in the chat. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm trying. Kitties have 6 titties. That's a lot of tough titty. Right, Jefferson? I released a death cloud that filled the whole store. Eating carbs does that to me, so I have to stick to keto. Oh my god, I already moved. I thought you were talking about, like, saving them from a fire. Like, clearing out a GameStop, but you're... You crop dusted everyone, and you drove them out that way. I understand now. Everything makes so much more sense. We need to take Richard down a peg. Richard's top bony boy. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I've done meth a couple times. I've done most drugs. Crow. Yeah, like, I always said to myself when I was younger that, younger as in, I was, 18 or 20. I was like, I want to try everything. I have since limited that because I feel like I just know for myself there are certain things that I should not try for health reasons, but mostly because I know that certain things would appeal to me too much, and I never want to have to deal with addiction because it seems like a bitch. So... The link in your description is broken. The bot works though. Oh, weird. Okay, so I think what happened is I tried to edit the link because I thought it was wrong, but maybe I actually made it wrong. So the bot works for donations, but not the link in the description. Hey, Chloe. Mad Maeve, hello. It has been a while. How you doing? How you doing, Mad Maeve? Jefferson, click the link in her description and then click the money in the top right hand corner. Oh, weird. I've never done illegal drugs and now I gave up drinking. Stop, Heimel. Really, that's for the best. So I know a lot of people cite weed for being helpful as far as mental health issues and other things like anxiety, but the truth of it is, and I know this because I have a lot of family that has anxiety, it's it runs in my family, right? It makes it worse. It doesn't make it worse while you're doing it. It makes it worse after. And so does nicotine, and drinking is just a downer, honestly. So how are you supposed to be a professional gymnast if you can't touch your toes? I will never be a professional gymnast. I have absolutely no grace about me at all, whatsoever, in any aspect of my life. I am not graceful. I never did the math homework for my bullies. I took the beatings, collected evidence, and got my bullies jail time. Hell yeah, I already moose. No one ever asked me to do their math homework. Actually, no, I'm saying I'm bad at math, but actually math is my favorite. I got a math minor on purpose. I can't do basic math, but I can do derivatives and integrals and shit. You know, it gets kind of lonely here at the top. Jefferson, I think she linked it to her main page. I might have, Smithers. Hey, Destroyer, how you doing, my friend? MDMA saved my life for a good period of time. Did it? So there's this theory that like everyone should do psychedelics like once every few years to like reset your mind. I don't know much about it other than like what I've researched, and research does tend to agree with that. It's very strange because like, you know, all our lives we've been told like even drinking is bad for your health. But like what if it turned out that doing like one of the hardest drugs, you know, like psychedelics is actually good for us? That'd be some shit. That'd be some serious shit. It makes me think of like peyote. Like why'd they do that? Did they know something that we don't know? No pills addictions. I have enough addiction to PDH, not for everyone. I have done most drugs, but not my cup of tea. Too many bad drunks in my family. Yeah, bite me. I have a lot of family members that have like alcohol addiction, and then a lot of family members that have other addictions. And you know, it's hard to see people that you love and respect, or like, you know, it's hard to see them like waste whatever potential they could have had. That they could have been anyone in their life. They could have made themselves into who they really could have been, but then they didn't because like drugs or something. It just sucks. You can like fully imagine with someone you know really well, like what they would have been like without it, and that makes it weirder and harder. I dated a gymnast once. Fun times. Yeah, Smithers, I bet. Very flexible, I'm sure. Got to do those maths. Yeah. Can't do basic math but solve Einstein's theory of relativity. That sounds about right, Jemescu. That really does. So seriously, like the biggest mark off for points on tests for like engineers is not like the theory, it's like the basic math. My fave was Vitamin A. Arcade. It was a good time. Bender. Ah, yeah. So on meetups, I wouldn't drink or a little, but that's it. You mean that you would or wouldn't? Both my parents were drug addicts. Crow. That's like cool that you didn't. Like, so seriously, like the way things get passed down from parents to children is like magnetic. Like whatever issues they have are just like just magnetized to you, and if you can like fight your way out of it, it's good. It's what's the word? More impressive. And to think cocaine was once an over-the-counter drug, right? Stop Heimel, they used to put it in like Coca-Cola. That's crazy. I mean, you know, cocaine is still like the rich person's drug. Like, as much as it's like touted for being a drug, like apparently a lot more rich people do cocaine than you would think. That's just what I've heard anyway. It was fun for a romp. I feel like gymnasts have to have a lot of confidence, which probably is quite attractive. If it was that bad, why would people in power or rich people drink lots of wine throughout the years? That's a good point, David G. I don't know. I don't know. You got so much money, you don't know what to do with your life, so you just drink. I don't know. Is that Peaches? It's Peaches. It's Peaches. Hello, Chase. Hello. Your name changed colors. That's weird. You still have a wrench. I'm trying to tell without just spelling it out in chat. Oh, bite me. I'm really bad at reading between the lines. I'm sorry. I only ever smoked weed, never anything else. Yeah, Jemescu. Everyone is doing good, I guess. No one's told me they're doing bad except for Crow. But, you know, everybody has bad days, bad weeks. I feel it. I feel it. Yeah, opiates are some of the worst, I've heard. Like, I heard pill addiction is really like some of the worst. It's like up there with heroin. So, yeah. Makes you really question whether or not when you actually get hurt, whether you want to actually be prescribed opiates or just be like, no thanks. Adderall XR is just legal meth salts, right, Chase? It kind of is, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I have family that takes Adderall. So my one of my family members, he did do meth. He did do meth and for many years, and now he has an Adderall prescription. So, yeah. There was a president that was prescribed cocaine. Legit, Stoffheimel, really? I come from a family of narcos filled with drugs, money, and violence, and I still found a way to make my own future a positive one. That is impressive, Fidelio. It really is. Like, not making the mistakes of our parents is something that people take for granted. Like, you see someone not be a mistake, like their parents, and you're like, well, yeah, they shouldn't be because they should learn from them. But you know what? Like, that's not how it works. That's not how our brains work. That's not how it works subconsciously. What our parents do and what our parents teach us is what we learn is okay. So, and that's on a subconscious level. Like, you can't help that. What you can help is like adjusting it later and relearning that stuff. But people are destined to make the mistakes of their parents. And not making those mistakes, it's hard. It's a feat for sure. Rich people do more cocaine because they can get away with it. Probably. Peaches are the best. Yeah. Peaches are like my favorite. I've always wanted, so this one tattoo parlor does Friday the 13th tattoos in my area, and they always have the cutest little peach on there, and I've always wanted to go get that peach tattoo, but I never have time on Friday the 13th to go do that. Peaches, peaches. In case you haven't noticed, I don't like being politically correct, but I also don't like to be offensive, but will be blunt if I have to. Bite me, I feel that too. Like, I tried to, like, not, everyone has opinions, right? Opinions are like assholes. So I try not to, like, smear my opinion on people I don't know, but if I know someone better or they, like, privately talk with me, like, I might, like, have a conversation where I do tell them my opinion about things, or, like, my political opinion and stuff like that. So, like, if you ever want to talk about things, like, in my, like, Discord, I'm totally down. Like you were saying, you said you didn't want to, like, be offensive or say something. So I told a penis joke in Cody's stream. It flopped. Pretty fitting. well, I mean, yeah, that's fitting, I guess. What was it? Tell me, out of curiosity. Kind of joking, but okay. I take 60 milligrams a day. I've taken a decent amount of Adderall XR. I mean, like, no, I know Adderall is really commonly prescribed and legit almost, so a lot of people I work with are on Adderall, and that's how they can do their jobs because otherwise they wouldn't be able to. I feel like I need Adderall to do my job. So, you know what? Like, the society we've created and, like, the amount of productivity we expect from people on a daily basis, so whether they're ADHD or not, whether they have, like, narcolepsy or not, which are both cases where you'd be prescribed Adderall, so people kind of need Adderall to keep up, unfortunately. Like, it's just the nature of the beast. I told my wife I'm going to recreationally enjoy some cocaine when my bank account hits 7 figures. I mean, like, you gotta celebrate, like, God only made so many perfect heads, the rest he gave hair. I love weed, not necessarily weed, but edibles and vape pens. I still don't know how THC has such a stigma. It is weird, why it has a stigma still. I don't understand it either. I think it's all a ploy because, there's that prototypical viewpoint that it slows productivity in the masses, but there's actually, like, research that says otherwise. I know of people, and I'm not going to name any names, of course, but I know of people that say they work better when they are high, which is insane. Not me. I could never do that. Like, for me, it's like the opposite. Like, I just know that it would really be it'd be a problem for me. Like, no. But I can see how for some people it's like a necessity. Like, it's something, that keeps them focused, maybe? I don't know. I am far from politically correct. Same crow. I took Adderall at work a bunch of times. Yeah. I'm pretty used to people trying to blame me for their choice to be offended at me being barefoot. I'm very good at pushing their responsibility back on them where it belongs. I hate when people don't mind their... Okay, so I am libertarian in the sense that I feel like if someone isn't hurting someone else, let them do whatever they want. Like, if it's not shrugging off responsibilities that they've, said they would keep, or if it's not, like, hurting anybody, like, you not wearing shoes... I don't understand why people feel like they should butt in and say something. Like, if someone asks your opinion and they tell you, that's one thing. But if no one asks your opinion and you feel the need to, like, tell someone that you don't agree with what they're doing and it's not hurting you in any way, I just get really confused about that. I once walked in on my uncle and there was a lot of money all over the counter and he gave me $50 and told me to go buy myself something. Fidelio, he was trying to cover it up. He's like, listen, kid, you didn't see nothing, like, go buy some shit. Try to come up with a joke about erectile dysfunction. It isn't hard. That is a good one, Richard. I like that. Snoop Dogg is a good example. Marijuana stigma because of Nixon and racism. Yeah, Jefferson. Well, that and the war on drugs. And we know that was a race thing now. So my best friend was like 2 for a long time. If my job was eating, I could probably be very efficient while high. Yeah. Yeah. It's drug abuse. The many talented Mr. Jefferson is not Nixon. It goes back to the movie Reefer Madness from 1936. Really? I used to work with someone who thought they worked better high. He didn't. It actually led to him dropping stuff and almost led to me sending him home. Yeah, no, not in a physical type job, Stoffheimel. I would not say that you are physically impaired when you're high, which is why no one should drive while they're high. So, like, if you're working in a factory... Heck no. That's why, like, those types of jobs and any kind of job that requires a security clearance or, like, nursing, like, like doctors, things like that, there will always, it doesn't matter if it's legal or not in the state, there will always be drug tests for things like that because you pose a hazard to someone if something goes wrong. So, you have to be in your right state of mind. Now, the person I was talking about was specifically talking about software coding. And I could see how maybe that would be a thing. But at the same time, if they were working for a contractor for the government, making, like, software for the military, I could also see how that would be a bad idea. For safety reasons. Safety. My aunt walked in on me getting my pressed pillow out of my stash when I was selling. Oh no. There were some things I do better when high. Work and any complex tasks do not fall within that category. I think I would be the same way. It's drug abuse to sleep high. Bite me. I noticed the same actor who played Thanos also played George W. Bush, and I'm just leaving it at that. What the heck? What the heck? I didn't even know there was a movie about George W. Bush, to be honest. The war on drugs failed before it got started because it introduced people to drugs they didn't know existed. That's perfect. That is a good point. Like, yeah, it was basically like widespread information. So don't do these drugs that you don't know about. Let us tell you about all of them right now. J-Dog Spooky Basket Countdown. Hell yeah. I forgot about that, Chase. I forgot all about that. Oh, did you guys know that I carved a pumpkin this weekend? I think I showed in my Discord that me and Hannah carved pumpkins in my living room and made butterbeer and watched Harry Potter. And that was really fun. I will show you guys. I'm gonna go get my pumpkin in a little bit. I did a very basic, I traced a pattern and did the pattern because I was the husk of a human being just trying to get by this weekend. So I went with the very most basic design, but I'll show you guys. I loved drug education in high school. It helped me make a good selection for the kind of high I was looking for. Oh my god. Dude, did you guys ever try those, like, drunk goggles? Like, the goggles you put on and it, like, shows you, like, what your vision impairment looks like at, like, certain levels of drunk? Like, I found that extremely interesting. Like, I think about those goggles, like, once a week because I want to try them on again. I feel like it'd be really fun to wear them and then try to do stuff. It seems to distort his perception, and it really altered his thought patterns. He just wasn't really there. What are you talking about? Let me scroll up. I used to work with someone who... Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, Steph Heimel. It's called W. Oh, like George W. Bush? The movie's called W? Weed has always helped me creatively. I would never do it before something physical. Yeah, no, it's... I feel like, okay, so everybody... I don't know. Like, if you wouldn't drink while doing it, you probably shouldn't do anything else while doing it. Like, when I lived in Denver, like, I don't know. Yeah. People just don't, they try to, like, put weed and THC up on this, like, pedestal to say it's, like, different physically and mentally than alcohol, but I don't think that it is. The war on drugs was also to punish hippies. Oh yeah, that's true, Steph Heimel. I forgot about that. Like, there was no support for the war, so they were like, you know what? I am pretty active when high. I can walk a straight line. I also get more focused. I can also do stuff while I be working on tech, walking 2+ hours, etc. That's interesting, Hellraiser. And I feel like, you know, maybe there's a difference in like how people metabolize those two things. So maybe some people react completely differently than other people. The Discord, I'm pretty sure the link is in the description of this YouTube video. That's okay, Jefferson. No pumpkins, that's murder. Why is that murder, Richard? I don't understand. My parents were hippies. My mom, I don't know what she was. She was just kind of like in between. Brace yourself, pumpkin spice season is coming. I hate pumpkin spice. I already moose. I do like pumpkin pie, but that's kind of where it stops for me. I maybe like the scent of pumpkin spice, but pumpkin spice lattes, no thanks. I'll take chai tea lattes. I can't drink without smoking, and I can't smoke without drinking. That's weird, Philio. Like, most people say don't do both. It's nice to not have to worry about drug tests. Yeah, Richard, I'm sure. I miss living in Denver. I do. Everyone is different. I can talk... Oh, yeah. I can walk a straight line high, but I know others that were more clumsy. Yeah. Every brain is different. That affects some, dozen others. Yeah, that makes sense, Stop Heimel. Think of that Seinfeld episode. That's like when I drink. So if I drink and I'm drunk, my brain is still the same. Like, I don't do anything I wouldn't do, like, while sober. Like, I'm still me in my head, and I'm just thinking. I'm just in there, like, thinking, wow, my body is dumb right now. You know what I mean? Like, my vision is dumb. My brain is dumb. My mood is up. Like, I'm happy drunk. But at the same time, my brain is just, like, observing what's going on. Like, it's an outside experience. Like, alcohol doesn't affect my brain. Everyone isn't the same, so what situation impacts one person won't impact the other? Yeah. Constantly. It's to take when necessary. If you take often, then yeah, I agree, it's not good. Yeah, same, David G. Pumpkin spice is real pumpkin. Isn't real pumpkin. Exactly, Crow. But they do use pumpkin spice in pumpkin pies. That's why it's called pumpkin spice. Also, pro tip, pumpkin spice makes you constipated. So all these, like, girls walking into Starbucks getting their pumpkin spice lattes, they're not going to poop for a week. So just know that. That's probably why I get mad when people gatekeep and claim that one situation is the basis for an entire race of group of people. Yeah, that's a good point, Adachi. That is a good point. I try to be as gray as possible in all of my outlook on things and as open-minded as possible because I feel like that's important. Like, I will play devil's advocate even if I don't believe in the devil's advocate point of view to make other people consider it, even if it's, like, not the high road or it's kind of wrong. It's just, like, I feel like people don't consider multiple perspectives anymore. I knew a programmer who made pop suppositories, and you could tell when it kicked in with viewing his code because it was tight, elegant, and well commented. Yeah, I already moose. Like, I feel like it kind of makes sense. Sounds like my friend when he gets high. BRB beer. I'm in Cody's stream to win you a PS5. Lol. I haven't been a concealed person without the KF console. What? What? My brain. I'm the same pill as It's Still Me, just a more goofy and efficient version of me. It amps up the personality and the cost of coordination. Yes, stop Heimel. I feel like all it does is kill my social anxiety. So it makes me more likely to converse with people. And it's not like I would say anything that I wouldn't usually say. Like, so, for example, if, you know, I say something rude, I probably would have said that while sober too. So pumpkin spice ultimately ruins sewage systems. Yes, basically, Caesar. The government logic on weed and THC is like saying anyone that drinks alcohol is an alcoholic. Yeah, they view it a completely different way. It's very hypocritical. Man, you guys know some weird effing coworkers. Right, Chase? Well, it's not coworkers for me. I don't think anybody that I work with does that. But I don't know. Dough girl posts song pics. Wears a peach shirt. Joseph V. They say the man who discovered the DNA helix was on LSD. I believe it, Richard. So, my ex recently unblocked me because he was dating a new girl and she felt intimidated because he would call me sometimes. And I was like, 100% like, no, I understand that. Like, that's totally fine. That's not crazy. It's like a test. Like, can you go some time without talking to her? Do you have to be that close to her? I understand. So I was like, yeah, absolutely, block me. And so he recently unblocked me and he was telling me about his shroom trip. Like, he apparently did mushrooms and was tripping. And he said he, like, suddenly saw in perspective, like, philosophy he had never thought of because he was not a very deep person at all. Was not a very deep person, had no real, like, philosophy other than Christianity in his life. And he changed from, like, Christianity to, like, a completely different philosophy and is living, like, a much happier life now. So I feel like those types of things, just, like, those types of drugs give you a perspective that your mind is not allowing you to have because of social constructs or whatever rules you've given yourself for life. Like, it's kind of cool. But it also, I bet it contributes to social deviancy, which also makes sense as to why they would make, like, psychedelics illegal because, they don't want people to deviate from the cookie cutter version they want, like, all of us to be to kind of, like, fit into society and maintain, like, productivity and all this kind of stuff. So, interesting. Yeah, I definitely heard this in the hotel room about you playing devil's advocate. Yeah, Crow. Anybody that spends any amount of time with me knows that I play devil's advocate. And once they learn that, it's an easier time for them because they'll be like, okay, she doesn't really actually think this. She's just saying it so that I consider that viewpoint. And I'm like, yeah. It's kind of an asshole thing to do. It's really not a good character trait of mine. I had several friends try to get me to microdose LSD, but I don't handle drugs well and my body doesn't have a use for them, so I'm extremely reticent to try. That's fair. What are we raging on? Nesbit. We were raging on my computer being a piece of crap, and we were gonna set it on fire. But then I realized if I set my computer on fire, I can't stream it with you guys. Gets my pitchfork and lights a torch. As long as he doesn't become a wook. I don't get munchies on weed, which people find weird. I want carby things. Like, chewy things. Like, I need that texture. It's more about the texture than it is the taste or the stomach fullness. It's like, I just want texture in my mouth. I want to play some devil's advocate. Yeah, Chase, do it. Goody Crow, I'm glad you enjoyed hanging out. I heard getting the ingredient is not that easy. Heck, I don't even think it's legal in Canada. Probably not, David G. Is there devil's food chocolate after party? Devil's food chocolate? You mean devil's food cake? I love devil's food cake. With everyone but my mind didn't let me get out of bed. That's fair, Crow. Like, no, you have no idea how much I understand that. I hate when I make plans with friends and then, like, I literally can't make myself do it. I cannot do it. And I feel really, really bad for canceling, but it's like, if I don't even want to be living, like, how do I make myself go hang out with people? Like, you can't do it, you know? IRD, don't do anything you're unsure about. If you don't want it to do it, it will be the worst experience. That's what I've heard too, Richard. I've heard you should not do anything that you are not, like, open to because you will, like, freak out. Reduce it to a pillar of fire reaching the heavens. You don't have to set your computer on fire. I've seen your technical difficulties. It will burn all on its own. Perfect, Jefferson. It'll burn my house down too. I'll collect the insurance money and then just go live in the woods for the rest of my life. What didn't come out very well? Did I say something that sounded bad? Chewy sprees equals great munchie snack. Funny enough, on cannabis, my desire to stress eat dissipates. What can we call that? The unmunchies? I have been unmunchied. Oh, when my friends want to hang out, they want me to put down for an expensive table or expensive bottles. That sounds like not good friendship. If I win the PS, I will have Cam give it to you. I'm not into gaming, console gaming. Yeah, sure, bite me. I will absolutely take that. Have you tried throwing it out the window? That might fix it. Fidelio, it couldn't hurt it. It couldn't make it any worse. You prefer texture in your mouth? I did say that I prefer texture in my mouth. Time to light is on fire. Tiny, Tiny. Please tell me you haven't just been nice to me the whole time you've known me, knowing that I have a mental, like, health or a mental disorder where I'm actually stupid and you didn't tell me. And because I make these mistakes a lot and I feel like I might actually, like, be mentally handicapped and everyone was just kind of, like, placating me my entire life. No, you don't, Smithers. So one thing that, like, alcohol and weed both do is they create muscle weakness. And they can apprehend you from building muscle sometimes. That's just a study that I read. I don't know to what extent or how, like, true it is, because I think I only read, like, 2 studies on it. But apparently that's a thing. You are really dumb. Oh, no. No! Why didn't anybody tell me I was really dumb? How did I not know that my entire life? She didn't tell you because you're hot. We've been over this. God dang it, Jefferson. My whole life is a lie. Everyone told me I was smart. But I love you like a kitten that eats cat litter. Yeah, you guys, I don't know if I ever told you this, but I had 2 kittens. When I moved out after high school, I moved in with my boyfriend at the time. And we got 2 kittens. And those kittens, I'm pretty sure, and I've looked it up, cats can have Down syndrome. I'm pretty sure that these cats had Down syndrome. And they were really, really cute. They were so cute. Like, they had lower eyeballs and, like, their faces looked a little, like, different. And they would eat their cat litter until their bellies were really full. And I didn't know. Like, I was young at the time. I was, like, 18. So I really didn't know a lot about animal care. And so I just would, like, I assumed that they were cats and they would use the litter box. But, so there was this issue where they would just eat cat litter until they were going to explode. And their stomachs were really big. And then they'd have diarrhea. And they would never use their litter box. They would always just go in the corner of the room, no matter what I did. Like, I tried to train these cats for probably, like, 2 solid months. That's 2 solid months of these cats, which, you know, kittens poop, like, 4 times a day. That was a lot of poop to clean up. That was a lot of cleanup to do. And carpet replacement. Because you can't just clean that stuff up if you have carpet. No, you have to replace the carpet. Like, it's never going to be the same again. If a dog or a cat pees or shits on a carpet, done. That carpet is ruined. Like, that's just how it works, man. So, I made them outdoor cats. And I also had a dog, and she would go outside and she would pick these cats up and she would like toss them. But she was like their mom, right? Like she would carry them around and keep them like near the house and stuff, but like she would pick them up and toss them sometimes. And these cats just like disappeared one day. I feel like they didn't have the wherewithal to actually survive outside, and it was unfortunate, but what do you do in that situation? Cody's in the stream. I thought he was streaming. Get out of here. Get out of here. Dude, Pills, you don't seem mentally handicapped to me. You sounds like you've got something called normal human struggles that most people pretend don't exist. They're the handicapped ones. Fair. That's fair. I never proofread anything. That's a struggle. Since alcohol is a phytoestrogen, it binds with the estrogen receptors, causing an elevation of estrogen. Estrogen makes it harder to maintain muscle mass in men. That makes sense. Does that mean if I drink, I'll get bigger boobs? Is that how that works? Because you know, I might be interested. I might be interested. Best little bud named Blue. What himself all the time. Shat himself all the time. Oh no. Oh no. Buy clay cat litter. It won't potentially kill them if they eat it. Maybe that is what happened to them. Maybe that was their final demise. They seemed perfectly fine after, though. They just had diarrhea. And they lived for quite a while outside. They didn't disappear as quickly as I thought they would. To be honest. To be totally fair. Like, transparent here. I expected that they wouldn't last very long. But indoor cats only. Yeah, no. Richard, I agree. I definitely agree. I think that cats are bound to die outside. Like, I don't care how savvy they are. And I have proof of this because growing up, my dad always had kittens and cats outside. They were barn animals. But there was only one, out of all the years, out of all the litters, there was only one that survived until they lived to an old age. And that cat was incredibly intelligent. So that's why. But yeah, no, outdoors is not a great life for a cat. I mean, like, they have fun while they're living. They live their life to the fullest outside. But they won't live a very long life. So, welcome to the crap corner. Literally. My latest kitten potty trained herself instantly. Crow, that's usually what happens. So, it usually does not take a lot of coaxing to get a cat litter box trained. And I researched it intensely to try and help these cats. But I changed the litter. I moved the litter box into multiple locations in the house. I tried, like, picking them up while they were still pissing and putting them in the litter box. Nothing did it. Nothing worked. Like, I tried so hard because I love these cats. I named them both Waffles. They had the same stupid name. I named them both Waffles. And it was the best decision I've ever made. Except for maybe it endowed them with the stupidity and maybe I cursed them. Maybe that's why they were the way they were. IPAs apparently give bigger boobs. What? Caesar, I'm going to become one of those really, like, silly people that, like, is obsessive over IPAs. When guys drink, we see the bigger boobs. That's true, Jim SQ, but it also comes with weight gain. Can I have, like, none of the weight gain and all the boob gain? Is that a thing? Regular cat litter will swallow in their stomach, eventually killing them. That's weird, Hellraiser. I feel like they passed the litter. Because I did fine litter. So I think they passed the litter just fine initially. But, yeah, maybe it could have been bad if I had continued to let them. My mother-in-law was a runner-up Miss Virginia, and she had a boob job. Her confidence shot through the roof. Dude, I bet, Chase. Listen, boob jobs have come a long way. They are really good now. Like, they do different things now where you can have it inserted underneath the chest muscle, which makes it look way more natural. I just feel like I should get a boob job. That's all I'm saying. It would take considerable amounts, and in women, excess estrogen is converted into testosterone by the brain. What? That's weird. I did not know that. Maybe the dumb ones need to die. Tiny. Yes. I mean, unfortunately, because you know what? Like, you can't live with them. I have 3 cats that are indoor cats. Indoor, outdoor cats. Yeah, that's a happy medium, I feel like, Hellraiser, indoor, outdoor. Because I don't know, like I've had a lot of cats that are super happy outside. Like they're chasing things, they kill something every now and then, but not too many things, for bad environment issues. Like I don't know, but at the same time, there's always the danger. It's very dangerous. I love waffles. I love waffles too. Downy cats are the cutest, so you're going to be me. I curse them. What's in a name? I know, well, I named Loki Loki, but he already had, like, brat-like behavior, so he's just back there itching, making a dumb face. Oh, obsessed with IPAs. That makes sense, Crow. Who needs big boobs when you have big personality? I hear you can find them at Goodwill. Good personalities at Goodwill? Probably. Like, all the best people do thrift store shopping. That's just a fact. I almost exclusively buy stuff from thrift stores. Or China. Through, like, Romway. Boob jobs can give you cancer now. What? That's weird. I mean, like, I believe it because you're creating scar tissue, and scar tissue can turn into cancer. Why are you so whiny? Like, if you want me to pet you, I'll pet you. You don't have to whine at me. Get up here. No, Peggy, go. Stop licking me. Get up here. Come on. You want this? You want this? Come on. Come on. Get up here. Come on. Get up here. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, this side now? Why? I'm being, like, harassed by dogs. No regular cat litter absorbs liquid like a sponge, but they can't pass it, but they can easily pass clay cat litter. Okay. Don't get a boob job. They'll be down to your knees by the time you're 45. Yeah, I heard, yeah, they do take a lot of upkeep. Everything does give you cancer, Chase. He did do that. Dude, Loki is 100% a brat. Like, his name suits him perfectly. His name is him. Yes, exactly. Wild cats that live in our goat pens. It started living animal guts around our property. Yeah, so apparently, and I didn't know this until Tiny told me about it, actually. Tiny told me that cats are actually bad for, like, the local environment that they traverse because they kill, like, freaking 5 animals a day or something crazy. And they don't do it for food. They do it just for fun. So, like, you can imagine, that's a lot of killed birds. Wildcat lives in our good pen. Tell us about your channel name. Tell us about your channel name? Pillsbury Doho? Is that what you're talking about, Chase? I mean, if you really want cancer, start streaming on Twitch. Boom, shots fired. Molly Perky set. Oh my god. Yeah, we kind of learned when we had some kittens eat it when their bellies got swollen and died. Dude, that's crazy, Hellraiser. I don't know how these cats survived then. Maybe I did have clay litter and didn't know it. I mean, I tried like 3 different kinds of litter with them. Maybe I somehow accidentally always bought clay litter. Sport killing, yeah, Karis. Which is sad. Like, on the one hand, it's like, you know your cat's really happy, and doing it is making them, like, fulfilled and happy and proud. Like, when Loki wants to chase a bunny rabbit, like, I let him. He doesn't ever get them, but part of me hopes that he does because he'd be so proud. He'd be so happy. But at the same time, like, that's just killing for the sake of killing. Like, if humans went out into the woods and just shot, like, a bunch of animals and just left them there and was like, oh, that was fun, we would be mad at them. So we switched to clay litter and they were fine. Sometimes they'll not quite kill them and bring their quarry to you as a gift. Yeah, so our cat, like my brother had cats and I lived with my brother and my dad while I was in college for a little while, and then my brother moved out. But he had him and his ex-wife had cats, and they would bring in live creatures and then just let them go. Like they brought in chipmunks specifically a lot. So there were several times we had live chipmunks running around the house, but their little terrier dog, they're not a terrier, it was like a chihuahua mixed dog, would instantly catch them and shake them and break their necks instantly. And I would have to be chasing this dog and this chipmunk to try and get the chipmunk before the dog did so I could save it and put it back outside. And I've been bitten really freaking hard by a chipmunk. Those bitches bite so hard, in case you didn't know. They have big ass teeth. Clay cat litter on the bag. Yeah, I don't know, Hellraiser. Cats kill for the sport because they can't be trusted. Did anyone watch the Cat versus Dog movie? I loved that movie. That's actually a really, really, like, slept on, like, early 2000s movie that deserves a lot more attention. Like, the end credits, when they're dressing up the evil cat, it's, like, the best thing in the whole entire world. Like, they dress up like Sherlock Holmes and, like, in dresses and shit, and it's just the best. Our cat catches rabbits like it's nothing and eats them. Hey, at least your cat eats them. Like, that's kind of like, that makes it a little more okay. Our dog Nash just howled in his sleep. That was so cute. Oh, Loki kicks in his sleep and sucks in his sleep. Like, he makes, like, noises like he's still a puppy and sucking on his mom's titty or something. Like, it's so cute. And I'll stick my thumb in his mouth and he'll suck on my thumb. It's the cutest thing I've ever... Oh my god, he's so adorable. If that was the case, I would get a boob job. Humans used to do that. It's why the buffalo went extinct. I guess that's true, I already moose. I guess that's true. We're pieces of shit. My mother's cat brought a bat it caught to the house as a gift. That's how you get rabies. But I would like a pet bat. If a cat brought me a live bat, I would probably try to, like, keep it. I know that's wrong, and you're not supposed to keep, like, wild animals, but I probably would, so. Was undisputably the most important movie in mankind history. It even had Jeff Goldblum. Exactly. Kitty brought me half-dead mice before. Dropped in my lap at the desk on the computer and plop half dead in my lap. Oh god. So one time, you guys, this is a really great mouse story. Okay, so one time my mom's boyfriend's cat Mittens, Mittens was a pro hunter. He killed everything. So it's really funny that his name was Mittens because he was like kind of a badass cat. And he killed this mouse. And I thought it was dead, but I went to pick it up and it was still alive. But it's like back or something was broken. Like its hind legs weren't working. And I was like, I don't know what to do. And I was getting ready to leave to go spend the night at my friend's house. So I was like, I gotta do something. I don't know what to do. How do I get it away from Mittens? And how do I like put it somewhere maybe it can rest? So I found it in their bathroom. So their closet was right there. And he had like shelving all in his like closet area. So I set this little like half dead mouse on a shelf in his closet. And I was like, well, it can't get food. It's going to die of hunger even if it does survive. So I was like, quick, think. So I got like a chunk of cheese out of the fridge and I put it next to this mouse. And like, I was at my friend's house and like, I came back a couple of days later and he was the funniest. He was like one of my favorites of like my mom's boyfriends that she dated. And he was like, I didn't know how this happened. He was like, because he didn't know that I'd put it in there. He just assumed that somehow this, like, mouse and this piece of cheese ended up in his closet on a shelf and just died. So he was, like, so confused. And he was like, you'll never believe what I found in my closet. And I was like, I had forgotten at this time. So I was like, what'd you find? And he was like, there was a mouse. And he had, like, gotten a piece of cheese and somehow climbed up on the shelf in my closet. And then he just died there. And I was like dying, hysterically laughing because it was me. I did that. And apparently shortly after I tried to save this mouse had just died anyway. And it was like literally so funny. Then don't leave Cody with Loki like he's sleeping. Oh god, Smithers. Oh no. To be fair, I had those dreams too, except not my mom because I'm not Oedipus. Oh, fair, Richard, fair. My kitten sucks on my thumbs. Oh, Crow. Our cats would chase down boxers. Dude, there are some dogs that are terrified of cats. I believe Loki, even though he's aggressive towards cats, I think he's actually just scared of them deep down. He won't take his eyes off them when he's walking past them. Like, he doesn't trust them. And he won't walk down the stairs if Sushi is on the stairs. Buffaloes aren't extinct. They just nearly went extinct. The population is coming back. Really? Dude, okay, so stop, Heimel. I actually did not know that buffaloes still existed. Is that sad of me? I feel like that's really sad of me. I should know that. I'm an adult. But, you know, I don't know. I'm building a bat box for Samantha so we can vote her local wildbacks. Foter? Foster local wild bats. Okay, that's cool. Dude, if you catch any, then send me pictures, please. Because I would like to see some bats because I love them. So one night, my cat was sleeping on my tummy, and my ex's wife's cat decided she wanted the spot. I literally had 2 cats fighting over sleeping on me. It was simultaneously endearing and terrifying. I bet. Cat fights are scary. Like, they get, like, crazy. They're like, okay, so it's, you know how they call women fighting cat fights? I feel like that's accurate. Like, when guys fight, it's a lot more like dog fights. And when females fight, it's a lot more like cats. Like, just so much more, like, energetic and aggressive. My grandfather's bull terrier caught a rat once when he went to take it from her. She pulled the rat into her mouth sideways, snapping it in half and swallowing it. Oh my god, stop, Heimel. Dude, that sounds like a terrier. They were literally bred. They were literally bred to catch rodents. How do you think we still have Buffalo Wild Wings? I heard Dur. Aw, Crow. Hope you feel better, my man. Go lay down. Go relax. Have a self-care day. I feel like that's what I did. So, Monday and Tuesday, like, so all day Monday, I was in bed working from bed because I didn't want to get out of bed. And then I slept. And then I woke up and I worked all day on Tuesday. And then I didn't get out of bed. I skipped the gym. Like, both days I skipped the gym. And I was literally just in bed for like 48 hours. And you know what? It helped. So, I hate snakes. And when I was in high school, I bought the last couple feeder mice in the pet store so they wouldn't kill them. I had a blue and green mouse that I used food coloring to dye their fur. Oh, that's like the chicks. Like when they do colorful chicks. That's kind of funny. We had so many adventures catcalling with your dogs. I need self-care here. That's also fair, Crow. I've been wanting to do this thing, and I know it's a little crazy, but I've been wanting to go on a trip by myself. Like, I want to get an RV and take Loki and just go, like, you know, down the Appalachian Trail camping, like, by myself for, like, a couple weeks, maybe even longer, maybe like a whole month. Like, I just feel like it would be really telling. I'd learn a lot about myself. Calling in sick to work tomorrow for mental health day. I already moved. Sometimes you have to. I know that our society tries to tell us that there's no good reason for calling into work unless you're bleeding or in the ER, but that's not true. I disagree wholeheartedly. I think sometimes you need a mental health day because, like, you can't measure how good or bad your mental health is doing. It's not like you bleed from your brain. So, good night, Crow. Have a good night. I need a self-care decade. That's called retirement, Richard. You have to wait until you're old and gray and your body hurts to not work anymore. Darwin and his crew ate so many giant tortoise and he's blamed for the species extinction. Yeah, I actually heard about that, yeah. Do it? I might, Chase. I might do it. Come see the Strokes for a trip. Dude, Richard, I really am thinking about it, actually. I like the Strokes, and I don't really know anybody else who's on the lineup for that concert, but it just seems like it'd be fun. I've missed concerts since the pandemic ruined my life. I used to go to all the concerts. I used to go to, like, Warped Tour. I went to the last Warped Tour twice. Smithers! Smithers says boob money. Smithers giving me boob money. Top bony boy at 2260, my friend. Dang. Thank you. I appreciate you. I know, Jefferson. I know. I just want to be Gabby Petito. It's all a ploy. I just want to be murdered. I just want to be murdered. Sometimes people just need to take a break for all the constant bombardment. Sometimes a month off helps. Dude, I wish that it was more common for people to take months off. Like, imagine like a world where if you're paid enough, like you can just take a month off work and no one says shit to you. They're just like cool with it. Like, the world would be so much better. Everyone would be so much happier. I'm already old though. I could die any day. I just went to my first concert last night in over 2 years. Caesar, yes. Dude, if I went to a concert soon, it would probably be the first one in like 2 years. I went to a La Dispute concert approximately this time 2 years ago, I think. It was disappointing. They didn't play any of the songs I actually liked by them. It was just like their new album, and their new album was trash, but what can you do? You thinking about me? JK, what's up, Jess? Alright, Ty Gallagher, was that like a joke like I was gonna set you on fire? Don't get murdered, you too cool to die. Thanks, my friend. Thank you, Ty. The lineup is electronic, so it might be weird for you maybe, but it will definitely be different. I enjoy, okay, so I have a theory that even if you don't like a certain kind of music or certain artists, like if you go see them in concert, you can greatly change your opinion. Because sometimes people just put on a great show. Like, even if their music isn't like your cup of tea, you'll learn to like their music if you go to a concert and you enjoy yourself. It's so weird. I wish I could afford to donate $420.69. I already moose. Yeah, it's the thought that counts. You donated in your thoughts, and that counts. And so $420.69, hell yeah, my friend. I can't give you boob money. Wah, that's okay, Karis. It's okay. You probably shouldn't anyway, because I legit would do it. According to my calculations. According to your calculations, what, Chase? I need to show you guys my pumpkin. I'm gonna go get my pumpkin and show you guys. Alright, hold up. I'm gonna put my phone light in it so that we can accurately see this. Ew, there's mold! Ugh! Gross. Alright, I just stuck my hands in mold for you guys, just so you know. It doesn't smell bad. The mold doesn't smell bad. Do you see this? There's mold on it. It's moldy already. Look at the mold. Okay, I gotta show you guys. There's mold all in it. Do you see the fuzzy stuff? Alright. Loki's obsessed with, like, my phone light. He thinks it's a laser pointer because I ruined him. I ruined him by playing with laser pointers with him, which apparently you're not supposed to do with dogs. So, go me. Boo! Boo! It's a pumpkin. And it has ghosts on it. It's so Halloween, right? It's so cute. Get my phone out of here. Ugh, mold. I'm trying not to touch. Ew, I touched it. Ew, it's on me. There's mold on me. Help. I'm gonna put this over here. Where can we put this where you can see it? I don't think there's anywhere I can put it where it can be seen. Maybe here. Is this good? I think that's kind of good. Ow! I feel like it's gonna fall off and like bust or something, but it's fine. If you do the boob string thing, you should totally stream it. Yeah, maybe. If you got a boob job and got murdered, you'd feel real foolish. Like your last thought would be, well, that was a waste of money. Accurate. That's very true. Dude, if you do the boob thing, blah blah blah. Put it in your fight milk. No, Richard. No. Insurance fraud. Hey, if the lady wants a boob job, let her live her life. Her breast life. Oh my god, you did not. That's hilarious. Wait, where was that? Who said that? That was hilarious. The I already moose. Oh my god. Let her live her breast life. Her breast life. I have a thing for puns. IMO, your boob size is fine as is, not trying to be disrespectful. No, you're fine, Jamescu. She's showing us her pumpkin when we really want the peaches. He says, oops, that was not me. Chase, we know it was you. They're never gonna know. They're gonna know. Moldy pumpkin sounds like a really nasty sex position. Ew. I should spray with hairspray. So I soaked it in bleach, but that did nothing, apparently. Spoopy pumpkin. What's goal to eat it? To eat mold? To eat mold? I say eating mold is fight milk goal. Yeah, I will eat mold for $200. That's pretty stout, but you know, mold is disgusting tasting. I don't know if you ever ate mold. I've eaten mold many times in my life, like bread mold and stuff, and that's like really hairy and really like chunky. You should go show the mold to Cody. I can't. I can send him a picture. I put mold on head. I'm not licking that, no. Thanks, Chase. I traced it. It's seeable. Really nice, I like it. Thanks, Joseph. We want the mold stream. A fellow pun enthusiast. Absolutely, Stoffheimel. Will I like you as you not cause a flotation device injections? Mold plus dog food. Oh god, no. Why would you do this to me? Dog food has salmonella. That was not an intended pun. That was the cannabis. I ate dog food once when I was younger because my brother told me if I did all of his dares, he would give me his magic cards. So I did all of his dares. One of them, by the way, was to let him fart into my nostrils and eat cat food and dog food. And I did all these things. And then he threw all his magic cards in the ditch in the front yard. So, bad memories all around. I know you're considering it. I am, Richard. I am considering it. Hey, Lanner's Mine. How you doing? I'll pay you to not eat mold, says Karis. I like that deal better. I like that deal better. Cody would drink the mold. Cody would. He ate a cockroach off of his garage floor. He's a psychopath. A psychopath. I can't stop touching my hair. Tell me to stop. Come on, peeps. 200 for mold. Smithers. Ever had blue cheese? If so, you've tasted mold. I hate blue cheese, Stoffheimel. I hate it. I used to like it on my hot wings, but like one time I had it when like there was clearly more mold in it than there was supposed to be, because you know how restaurants do. I worked at a restaurant. I know how they do. They keep blue cheese in a giant tub container and it gets more and more mold on it. Mold that's not supposed to be in there. Let the girl eat. Oh my god. Your brother sounds nasty. My brother is a jerk sometimes when we were younger. He was quite the jerk sometimes. We had this game where he would like tie me up and put me in a suitcase. And it was like me trying to play Houdini. Like I loved it. Like I would ask him to tie me up and put me in a suitcase like all the time. But really the whole ploy was he would do that so he could make out with his girlfriend while I was tied up in the suitcase. So it was like a completely different motivation for him than it was for me. I feel like PDH tells the fart in the mouth story on first dates, which is why she doesn't get second dates. Fart in the mouth story? What do you mean fart in the mouth? I said fart into my nostrils. Kind of the same thing, I guess. I would just not watch, but it's funnier to try to stop her. Hate to tell you, but most fancy cheeses have mold, which gives them their flavor. That might explain why I just like good old-fashioned cheese flavors. It really would. I would have to start a Keep Pills Natural Foundation. I love blue cheese. I go on that second date if nothing but just intrigue. Right, Richard? No, listen. You guys think that if I talked about being farted in my mouth that a guy would run. But the fact of the matter is, guys are so bored with like prototypical girls these days that whenever a girl says anything gross or like weird or funny, they're intrigued. They really are. And I know this because no one ever hits on me, but anytime I've ever been like on a date or something, I'm always just completely and utterly myself, which is gross, by the way. I'm kind of gross. And guys love it. They really do. Like, they like women that aren't scared to be gross. I mean, like, they learn to hate it after, like, the third date when they realize that I forgot to put deodorant on again. But that's not the point. We're talking about second and third dates here. Because you said they wouldn't go on another date. I would have to start I'd go on the second date. Yeah. I mean, I'd think it would be fun to eat the mold unless it's the kind with toxins that causes paralysis and anaphylaxis. I'd consult a mold specialist. I feel like most mold you find on foods is not bad, especially when it's white. So I feel like it'd be fine mold. However, I did bleach these pumpkins, so there would be some degree of bleach on this mold. If you're kind of gross, I'm Camelot's stalker. What? If you're kind of gross, oh, it was like saying you're not gross because I'm not Camelot's stalker. I'm in fact kind of gross. It kind of goes hand in hand with mental health issues because when you're depressed, you don't shower or take care of yourself. So there's that. Or brush your teeth. Yeah. So unless you like the smell of BO, and unless you like bad breath, you're probably going to think I'm gross at some point. Not always. Sometimes I have good hygiene. Sometimes for like a month or two, I'll have like good hygiene. I impress myself when I do that. I need to tone these so they match. Ignore it. Ignore it. I put my little brother and sister in a dog kennel and zip tied them so I could go over to the girl next door's house for like 30 minutes in junior high, like once a week, called it playing house, and they were dogs. Oh my god, Chase, that is hilarious. Let's play house. You guys be the dog trapped in the kennel. Pillsbury Doho, look in your local grocery store or pharmacy. Secret makes a deodorant that's round and slightly larger than that round lip balm and perfect for purse. The only thing about that, Selena, is that deodorant melts in your car. So you can't do the whole, like, car chapstick thing. Like, they make chapsticks that don't melt in the car. But you can't find deodorant that doesn't melt in the car. So it's like, you can't have that same function where you're like, I have a car deodorant, I have, like, a gym deodorant, I have, like, a bathroom deodorant. Like, it makes it difficult. Except for aerosol cans. You can't buy spray deodorant, I guess. Spray deodorant would help. Sourdough bread requires successful start of bacteria. Dude, and Amish friendship bread. Have you ever made Amish friendship bread? That crap is delicious. And it's definitely, it's like basically sourdough cake. And it's made from old dough that's been in a baggie that you like keep like mushing up to get the bacteria flowing. Thanks, Jamescu. It's new. I was very excited about this. It was a very indulgent purchase, but I just feel like, you know, it's worth it sometimes. I don't spend a lot of money on myself usually. I usually buy thrift store clothing, and I don't usually go to like the hair salon, but like once a year, maybe like once every 6 months. So, yeah. Girl, thanks to the pandemic, I didn't shower this whole month of June this year. Really, I already moose? That's kind of, you know, like, I feel like there's probably not a big discrepancy in how frequently you showered in June and how frequently I showered in June. I'm not gonna lie. Not brushing your teeth can cause annoying pain sometimes. Yeah, so, like, not brushing your teeth can actually be linked to other health problems. I didn't know that until recently. But, like, it can cause kidney issues and all sorts of things. Just like with your dog. Like, if your dog has, like, rotten teeth or, like, teeth problems, it can cause them to literally get some issues and die. So, weird. I was a little play-a-play. Were you, Chase? I couldn't have tell. I would never have guessed. Roll-on deodorant doesn't melt. It's already liquid. I guess that's true, I already moose. I've never tried liquid deodorant. I also have, like, noxious pits. Like, I automatically have really bad BO. So I usually have to use a very specific type of deodorant. Spray deodorant tends to give others migraines. Yeah. There's a lot of smells that I can't handle. I told my younger he was brought here with the police, and if he didn't behave, she could call the cops and take him to jail anytime. Oh my god, bite me. I mean, my uncle used to tell us about the boogeyman, and he would always say the boogeyman was going to come and get us. And when he would describe the boogeyman, he would describe him in great detail. He would say, the boogeyman has green hair, and the boogeyman has orange skin. And it wasn't until I was an adult that I realized he was literally describing a freaking Oompa Loompa. He was literally scaring us with Oompa Loompas, and we fell for it. How do you choose your name again? I'm very, very pale, and so, like, I remember when I was trying to come up with a name so I could talk in Cody's chats, in his, streams, I was like, well, my hair is like white and my skin is like white in this picture, so I was like, Pillsbury Doughboy. That's how that came about. I think the mom hair is sexy. You didn't need the doll hair. Well, Jefferson, I like both. I do agree. I do kind of like the short hair sometimes and the long hair. It's really nice to have options. Hey, I shower pretty much every day. Good. I already moose. You are on top of your shit. If you have a joint replacement and get your teeth cleaned, you can die. Really? Why? That's insane, Jefferson. How does that happen? What is the science behind that? Gotta treat yourself, dope girl. You work hard for your money. You deserve to spend it on yourself. Maybe. I also have debt and bills. But you know what? Priorities, right? Just kidding, no. It's, yeah. Gotta treat yourself. Blah, blah. Mouth hygiene is so underrated and critical. Yeah, it's actually critical to a lot of your health, and a lot of people don't know that it's linked to a lot of things. I went to the dentist yesterday for the first time in 4 years, and they said I was pretty resistant to cavities. They have no idea the monster they just made. Richard, dude, okay, so I haven't been to the dentist in probably over 5 years. Oh, no, it's definitely been over 5. It's been at least 6 years. But I've never had a cavity before. And except for once when I was little, like really little, and I still had my baby teeth, and they pulled the wrong tooth. But I think I just have really good teeth genes. My brother and me have very similar hygiene practices. He doesn't brush his teeth very much either, and he's never had cavities either. And I feel like we just have good teeth genes, and that goes a long way. Like, some people can be very, very on top of their dental hygiene and still have, like, completely fucked teeth because they just don't have the genetics for it, and it sucks. I went to... Too bad I hate the dentist. When I was a kid, Oompa Loompa scared the crap out of me. I already moosed. Maybe he was onto something. Because when he would tell us about the green hair and the orange skin, we would get so freaked out. We would get so scared. When I was like 5 or 6, my dad bought a My Buddy doll and made it look like a real-life Chucky doll. Dude, that's just wrong. Did he make you watch Chucky when you were 5 or 6? David G, it's good to not clean hair every day. The oil... Yeah, no, I only wash my hair like once a week, and it doesn't get oily anymore. Like, it's trained to only be washed once a week. And my scalp is healthy, and like I don't have dandruff or anything, and my hair is healthier. Like, it's almost as shiny as this, like, extensions that have been treated, you know? So, dude, I have my baby teeth. I have 2 extra teeth, man. What? Really, Richard? My mouth couldn't fit any more teeth. It's already having troubles. There's lots of crowding. I was in the Marines, went to dental, had to get a tooth pulled. They pulled it. He said whoops and said he pulled the wrong one, and I had to go to the other one. Yes. So my dentist did that too, but I've heard horror stories about, like, military dentists. So yeah, I believe you. My mom was talking about when she had braces through military dental, and the braces that they put on her were like just really bad technology braces. Like, back in like the 70s, and they were just like really chunky metal pieces, like not like normal braces, and they also like put giant crevices and dents in her teeth. The bacteria from a deep dental cleaning will go straight from joint replacements and infect them. Mom was friends with someone who didn't take the antibiotics he was supposed to beforehand and died. Oh my god. That's crazy. Like, imagine your cause of death is having your teeth cleaned. Cody's doing the drawing? Hell yeah. All you have said isn't even kind gross. You do, girl. Oh, good. Bite me. I'm glad you think so. You're the barefoot walker, so that makes sense. You probably have a more natural idea of like what's gross and what isn't gross. Let me know how that drawing goes. I'm interested. I would like to know who wins. I would like to know if anybody we know gets in like, you know, the top drawing. Actually, I'm gonna pull it up on my phone. Hey, Stanley Stein. How you doing? That's why when people say it was military grade materials, I always answered they go to the lowest bidder. It's true though, Michael Alt. It really is. Electrical, red, killed, invented. What? My cat just jumped on my shoulder just to snot on me. Yes. No, so like I don't know if you guys know Cody's dog Mal like sneezes a lot. He will come up and sneeze all over you and then walk away. I'm like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Drawing is going on right now. Hope it's JN. Oh, I sent my roommate a picture of my new extensions and she sent me a message that just said, ooh, okay, Rapunzel. I also tend to spend a lot of time barefoot. Good, Stanley Stein. I'm glad you're feeling fine, my friend. I'm gonna pop into Cody's drawing and see how this goes. I just saw my thumbnail and it says time to light is on fire. Time to light is on fire. Yeah, perfect. Exactly what I meant. Please try Max Payne 3 game. Okay, I'll try that. Someone else mentioned I should play that too. I can't remember who it was, but I'll try that. I'm supposed to be playing Left 4 Dead with Cody eventually, Camelot 331, but my computer sucks, so it has a malfunction. Rigoroni. Someone just commented Rigoroni in his chat. Rigged is always their go-to word. Oh, dude, this drawing is gonna take forever. He does it the really long way. More wood for us, fire. What if, like, every time I do a thumbnail, I do a mistake in it? I should do that. That should be, like, my claim to fame, is screwing things up. It would be accurate. Blame it on COVID. Dude, his chat is like flying. He's got like 566 people in here. That's crazy. Stanley Stein, good action game, but hard as hell. Are you trying to set me up, Stanley Stein? Are you trying to set me up for failure? I feel like that's what you're trying to do right now. I am shit at video games. I try so hard and I have fun, but like, I'm objectively just not good at them. Instead of JM, it was GN. Close. It was close, Richard. Isn't it already though? Isn't what already? But if you do it on purpose, then it's not a mistake. I guess that's true. I guess that's true. But who's to say I didn't do it on accident if I do it in the future? Now if I do it in the future, you guys are gonna think I'm faking it and I made a mistake on purpose. I thought you liked video games. I do, Stanley Stein. However, there are certain games that a person like me probably shouldn't play, like Dark Souls. Dark Souls is one of those games. You guys would just see me dying over and over again for like 3 to 4 hours straight. Do you really want that? I don't think you want that. Sesame Street, the one without the hard math problems. Maybe then I could beat it in one stream. Maybe then it would only take me one stream to beat. Is it a mistake? If it's done on purpose. A mistake? Stop, Heimel. I'm a snake. Cody's not doing naked snake. Something's wrong here. Something is wrong. Maybe 2 streams, but close. It might take me 2 streams to beat Sesame Street. Sesame Street without the hard math problems. I mean, it did take me... How many streams did it take me to beat Resident Evil 8? Resident Evil Village. How long did that take? It took, I think it took, like... I think it took, like, 5 or 6 streams, right? Left 4 Dead 2 is a great game to play, especially in versus. Yeah, I already moved. I've, like, been waiting to play Left 4 Dead with Cody on stream. Like, I've been waiting for a while. I just have been trying to fix my computer and finding out it wasn't fixed at wrong times, so... I have written 4 articles recently, and it looks like a monkey slapping at a typewriter when I go to edit it. Yeah, so I'm always embarrassed by, like, my work chat. So we use Teams, and every time I go back and read something that I wrote to somebody, I'm like, oh god, because I just had, like, really bad, like, grammar, punctuation, and misspelling, so... Also, thanks for demonstrating that human brain forms words from the first and last letters. True, true. If you screwed up while writing a dolphin, would it be on purpose? Would it be on purpose? I already moose. If Cody were here, he would say you should be shot. So Hannah at the gym will always say puns and, like, make jokes, and Cody, like, gets fighting mad. He hates puns. If I could count that high, I wouldn't be recommending to play Sesame Street. Please tell about yourself. I am not active viewer of yours. Alright, Stanley Stein. I like to play horror games, so, but also I've been trying to, like, establish what I'm gonna do here. Also, I've had computer problems, so, I bought a pre-built, and it has issues, and I'm trying to get the company to fix it. So I have to send it off, turns out. Like, I already tried everything I could possibly try, with the help of friends, too, that know about computers. So, eventually, I want to get to the point where I can play horror games and, like, co-stream with people, too, like Camelot 331. But I really like, the Resident Evils were really fun. And I want to do more stuff like that. I played Soma. That one was fun, but I didn't understand some of the scenes in it, so, like, it kind of was off-putting. But ideally, I will play more horror games in the future. I played Left 4 Dead with Cody. Get good. I mean, he's gonna leave me behind. But the thing about Left 4 Dead is it forces you to play as a team, so it can't be that bad. I unliked the stream just so I could like it again. Thanks, I already moose. Stop, Heimel. Honestly, Does Games might agree with you and your computer too. Yeah, maybe. He's such a clown when he's doing his over-the-top reaction-ish moment, like now in his streams. Yeah, I know. He can be very, animated. That's an excellent word for it. He can be very animated. I mentioned the brain thing because I was the second one to make the mistake joke. You read mistake as mistake. Oh, dude. Yeah, like, people hardly ever recognize spelling mistakes if the first and last letter, like you said, are in the right place. It doesn't, but at least you tried. If you want a real horror game, I highly recommend Duke Nukem Forever. Just don't pay for it. Why wouldn't I pay for it? I already moved.
One more silence, man.
He had a lot of people left on his wheel. He always does this thing where he like narrows it down and makes a smaller and smaller wheel, so we can expect that it won't be over for at least another 20 minutes. Very animated, exactly. He puts on like a show. He's literally like not acting, but amplifying his personality. That's what he called it one time, and I was like, that makes a lot of sense. Do you want to get up here and say hello, Loki? Come on. Come on. You want this? Come on. Get up here. Come on. Up. Good boy. Yeah, look, I'll pet you now. Look, I'll pet you now. I'll pet you. I'll pet you, my booby. Oh, what a booby. Oh, what a booby. Your breath stinks. But I love it. Your breath stinks, but I like it. How is the dog bounty hunter actually getting leads on this case? I don't know. If he freaking finds Brian Laundrie, that's going to be some shit. Like, Dog the Bounty Hunter comes out of nowhere and he's like, I'm going to find this guy. And he's like the most ridiculous person I've ever seen in my life. But if he genuinely finds him, it's going to be quite impressive. Playing horror games, do you have any nightmare? Is that a video game? It sounds like a video game. It sounds familiar. Oh my god, Cody has way too much energy for the stone state to be put upping with? Put upping with? What does that mean? Scary one. Duke Nukem Forever is terrible. How is Dog the... Okay, yeah, I read that. Because Duke Nukem Forever is overpriced at 1 cent. It's overpriced at 1 cent? Of course he drags it out. There's 600 people watching. Yeah, that's fair, Jefferson. Very, very fair. I thought Dog got arrested. Didn't Dog the Bounty Hunter get arrested, Jefferson? Because he is Dog, the big bad dog. No, Loki's back. It's hilarious. He might actually know where the douchebag is hiding because his parents took a trip to Fort DeSoto Park in Pinellas. Yeah, like so the neighbors apparently knew that his family went on a like camping trip with him with a camper and everything. Like went and came back and then went again. And apparently only 2 people came back the second time. Your breath stinks, but it's okay. How can you tell, David G? How can you tell from over there? How do you know? Who told you? He claims the family took 2 trips. Yeah. He said they were registered, went through the gate. They're on camera. They were here. Yeah, Tiny. I saw that, like, I think they released that, like, two days ago. I am just waiting for them to release her cause of death. That is what I'm most excited to hear about. If Dog finds him, it will be a colossal black eye to the FBI. Yeah, dude, Stockholm, it seriously will. But listen, bounty hunters are allowed to, like, cross lines that FBI isn't. Like, the FBI has to do everything to, like, a strict code so they don't, like, jeopardize an investigation. So I can see why a PI might be a better choice for this. Unpopular hypothesis. Laundrie may have killed Gabby in self-defense and ran because he thought nobody would believe him. No, I thought that too, I already Moose. Yeah, no, definitely. I feel like they were fighting and it got out of hand and he accidentally killed her. That's what I feel like. I think that's what we're going to find out with the cause of death. I feel like it's going to be like she fell and like smacked her head on something, like blunt force trauma. Or I think that we're going to find that maybe even another theory. They smoked weed. They did drugs. I feel like they could have done, you know, drugs or something and maybe that had something to do with it. And maybe it looked like murder because he had performed CPR and caused damage to her sternum. Like, because they only initially announced that it was murder preliminarily because they haven't done their full autopsy yet. They don't actually know, like, exactly what killed her. So, you know, they haven't done her toxicity report or any of that stuff. So there's a lot that's unknown. I mean, they might change the verdict. The Punisher is original Xbox, PS2, and PC is great. I hope to try his family too. Yeah, if it turns out that he murdered her and his family helped him get away, I do hope that they see punishment too. They should. They broke the law. That's why I told my wife we can't do a cross-country camping trip adventure. It will be the Thunderdome, 2 enter, 1 leaves. Yeah, Michael Alt. No, like, that's seriously the thing. Like, they had so many issues, like, and they're so young, and anybody that young in a relationship, it's gonna be a little unhealthy because they haven't learned to deal with real relationships yet. And so, like, they had already had physical violence. They just should not have been, like, in that situation together. It was not healthy for them. And I feel bad because I know that we all have the capability for great, great emotion. And so we have the, like, capability for terrible actions because of that. We all have that in us. So if we're in a situation where we're, like, literally stuck in a tin can with someone that we're having a lot of fights with and it's getting physical, like, something bad is going to happen. That's the way it works. Like, if you're worked up and angry, in a split second you can change your life by doing something you regret. I love horror movies, Stanley Stein. I love true crime, and I love horror movies. I feel like the best, and you guys are going to debate me on this, but the best zombie movie of all time is 28 Days Later. Like, hands down. He had problems with bottled water, but meth is cool. Jefferson, I doubt it was meth. I think, like, they probably did, like, psychedelics. I could see them doing psychedelics. Gee, I don't know, PDH. I just reversed the stream. 2 minutes came from you. I just reversed the stream. 2 minutes came from you. That's how. Haha. What? I'm so confused, David G. Lucky now it's federal, so the parents can be charged too. They don't fall under Florida law. They are under federal law. Yeah, Michael Alt. That's cool. I bet their lawyer is like shitting bricks since it turned federal. All I can say is his body language was very much like mine. I was a battered husband who nearly didn't survive July 4th, 2018. My body language and verbal language is similar to his, and that stopped you. Yeah, so I already moves. People are coming down hard on those cops for handling the situation wrong. I think they handled it freaking immaculately. Like, they did an excellent freaking job. And body language experts, they are not saying that it looked like she was mentally abused. I mean, like, there are layers to that. Like, it's still potentially, like, would fit that narrative. Sure, you could look at their, if you knew ahead of time that, like, she was the one being abused and he was the manipulator, sure, you could look at their body language and be like, I could see how that would fit the narrative. But we don't know that. We don't know that. So it's at a point where, like, body language experts are viewing their body language and they're not getting anything bad from him. They're not catching anything, like, negative from his, you know, his hand motions and everything. But yet, when those same body language experts went on Dr. Phil, they bullied those body language experts into saying something completely different. Like, Dr. Phil literally, like, fed him a narrative and basically, like, bullied him into saying, like, and agreeing with it. And you can tell. And it's really frustrating. Like, everybody's trying to make up their scenario and, like, pin it on them and say they know exactly what happened and that she was, like, abused and mentally tortured by Brian Laundrie, but we don't freaking know. Like, maybe she did, maybe they didn't, but let's not say we know if we don't know for sure. You know what I mean? Language was very much like mine. Yeah. Subscribe and like the stream. Yes, listen to Richard, my friends. Their relationship was a ticking time bomb. If it wasn't a matter of time, it was going to end bad, but when? Yeah, exactly, Stop Heimel. You doing a Halloween stream? Probably, Joseph V. I don't know if I'll have Halloween plans. I guess it depends on what day of the week that it falls on. But if it's like a weekday, sure, I'll do a Halloween stream. And I'll wear my costume, whatever it is at the time. I am sorry, a little busy here. See you soon streaming. Alright, Stanley Stein. See you later. Dr. Phil is a monster. You hear about those boot camp branches? I didn't, Richard. But I agree. He's not even, like, a professional, but he, like, pretends to be a professional. And people, like, dangerously support him in that endeavor. And I'm like, no. We don't trust people that aren't, like, legit professionals here. Like, Dr. Phil is a TV show host. Let's not use him as the end-all, be-all for our mental health opinions. Like, that's dangerous and bad. What is the background talking? Oh, it's Cody's stream. Like, I have Cody's stream pulled up. I feel now all these people saying I seen them are the ones trying to gain TikTok and YouTube views and likes because we all have smartphones now and they would have had the phone out recording. Yeah, dude, I agree. Like, I am quite skeptical about some of these people coming out, especially the guy from the bar. Like, what is his last name? Manning, saying that he saw Brian Laundrie in that bar and that he was acting weird and being aggressive. Like, that doesn't fit anything we've seen from Brian Laundrie, like, ourselves. So, I don't know. It's kind of weird. This week I saw a couple videos about the disappearance of Caitlin Akins. It really mysterious, messed up. Hey, I'll look into that. Dude, I'm all about it. Caitlin Akins. Got it. In my brain noodle. I'm gonna look that up. A Halloween stream spooktacular. Maybe. I'll have to carve a new pumpkin because this one will surely be rotted to hell and back from, like, at that time. I'm a lot better than Mr. Phil now. Nesbitt. Halloween is Sunday. It's on a Sunday? That's gonna be hard. I don't know. Maybe. It depends on if I don't have anything going on. I'm trying really, really hard to actually have Halloween plans because I love Halloween, but I feel like it's gonna be a bust. It usually is a bust, so maybe I'll see you guys. Booyah, I'm in the semis, baby. Hell yeah, I already moose. Dude, nice. When my uncle grabbed me and said he was a doctor, I didn't believe him. Turns out he did real estate. What a real phony. Richard, what the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm doing a stoned happy dance. I already moose. I have to comment and say, yay, I already moose. I vote for IRD moose. Can I vote? I want to vote for IRD moose. I'm just spamming him with IRD moose chats. I'm just spamming him saying he should choose IRD moose. Rigged. We're starting the finals, he said. I hope you win, IRD moose. My youngest daughter was born on Halloween, so that's one day I will never forget. Aw, Michael Alt. That's kind of like a bummer and cool. Like, it's a bummer because, like, then her birthday automatically takes over all Halloween. But, like, at the same time, it's kind of cool because you can have Halloween-themed birthday parties for her, and that's bomb. Pros and cons, my friend. Pros and cons. Saturday night going into midnight will technically be Halloween. Yeah, I think if I end up doing something, it'll probably be that Saturday. So I'll probably be able to stream on Sunday. I'm doing a stone happy dance for you too. Smithers. Zelda is one of my longtime supporters. I'm rooting for her. Cool, Jefferson. Is there anybody else that we know in the finals? I wonder how many times he's gonna, like, spin for the finals. He said spin 5 times and then once. PDH, you should do reaction commentary streams about topics, cases like the couple and Caitlin Akins would be interesting to see. David G, that would be cool. A lot of people do that already. So I feel like I would just be like one of many that does that. But maybe it would turn out good. Maybe people would like watching me and like seeing my commentary. That would be cool. I'd be down. Zelda just bought me the Mass Effects Remaster Trilogy. Hell yeah, Jefferson. You deserve it, my friend. You're so generous. You deserve someone being generous to you. I was born on Halloween, so if you stream, make sure to sing for me, Dough Girl. I will, Josephine. I will sing you happy birthday in a really creepy and haunting way. Semi-final. Oh, this is only the semi-final I already moved? That's horseshit. Anime Fan 1992 is in the finals. Cool! Anime Fan! Hell yeah. He's grabbing 10 names and spending for the winner. Cool. Okay, so he's gonna spend 10 times, and then it'll be the final, and then that'll be the winner. I hope that someone we know wins, but then everybody's just gonna say that it's rigged, so there's that, you know? There's that. Oh no, I think I broke my chair. I broke it because I was like playing with it, like being stupid, and now I can't get this thing back on it. Oh, there we go, finally. The best way to sing it. Absolutely, Joseph V. Cody could really be a game show host. He's got the personality for it. He actually got solicited for like trying out or like doing what's the word? An audition for a game show host. I don't know if he told you guys about it, but he actually auditioned for like some Nickelodeon game show host position. And I don't think he got it, but like there was potential he could have. This is more intense than voting for president. Dan Cohen. What are we killing? Please tell me it's the human race. They suck. We actually did address that the human race sucked earlier because we were talking about killing for the sake of killing versus killing for food. And buffalo. Not extinction, but endangerment. That would make me her precious. Josephine. No, but I was talking about setting fire to my computer because it's a piece of shit. Did it take place on a leather couch? Did what take place on a leather couch, Richard? What am I missing? What have I missed here? What happened while I was not paying attention? This is like school all over again. ADHD kicks in and I'm like, suddenly I come back to space and time and the teacher's asking me a question and I'm like, what happened? Was it one of those naughty game shows that only air PPV or a certain hub? No, I already moved. It was like legit, like a Nickelodeon show. I was really surprised because it's not like, it doesn't seem like Cody's style. Like he seems more like rated PG-13, if you know what I mean. He is definitely a Nickelodeon game show host, like the guy from Double Dare. Yeah, maybe. I mean, like if he cleaned up his act a little bit. I just like to be able to share and hang out. Pills, you are easy to talk to and listen to. Thanks, Bite Me. I appreciate you. I like that you're always in my streams and here to talk to me too. The audition, you donut. Oh my god. Richard, what color is my hair? Did you not expect this coming in? Doesn't that make you the dumb one? That you didn't think that I wouldn't know what you were talking about? I feel like that it just turns around and sticks to you, or however that thing goes. Anyway, yes, he did audition on a black couch, and yes, the video is online, but what does that have to do with it? If you light the computer on fire, please do it for my birthday. The best gift. The best gift? That's the best gift, Joseph V. You have really, really low standards. And do what I do when I need a new computer, buy one on Cyber Monday. Yeah, maybe Dan Cohen. I just bought this one. It was $1,200 and it shuts off when I'm trying to play games. So it's really disappointing and really sad. Mark Summers was a great Double Dash host. I had never saw Double Dash and I don't know who Mark Summers is. I should have brought my low expectations even lower. You should have. Duh. Well, your roots are looking kind of dark. That's true. Maybe I'm getting smarter as my roots grow out. Maybe the time lapse between bleachings is doing something for my brain health. Frying less brain cells. PDH is going to cut off someone's foot. Why would I cut off someone's foot? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I would never cut off someone's foot. I'm just saying, why would I cut off someone's foot? What is the context for this? Well, not going to ask for money from a YouTuber, so watching a computer burn is good. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I'm just really surprised because, like, you're a male, and I feel like, you know, watching a computer. I just feel like there's other things. Like I could like purchase Richard's OnlyFans for you. Double Dash is Mario Kart. Oh, Double Dare, yeah. At this point, don't waste time with pre-builds. Choose your parts. You'll be better results. That's my advice. I wish I had done that, David G. I really wish I had. Then I would know probably more likely what was wrong with it, if something was wrong with it. You just have to spin to win the Razor scooter. Granted, this show requires you to have a vaccine passport to appease the execs to afford their Ferraris. Next up is Blue's Clues. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Ever since I learned that, you know, like everyone in control basically has stocks in Pfizer, I suddenly realized the truth about everything. I suddenly realized why they're pushing this so hard. Every vaccine they give out that's paid by government money is money in their pocket, so you can't afford my OnlyFans. There are online tools that can help with building a PC. Yeah, I knew it wasn't hard. I just didn't trust myself not to like break something. I don't know if you haven't. I don't know if you've been around Stoffheimel for my rants about how I accidentally break everything. The word show is missing from that last comment. Started his career as the host, then became a television producer. He also hosted Unwrapped on the Food Network. Weird, okay. Ask Cody, he lives near you. Yeah, David G, he actually helped me troubleshoot what was going on with my computer, and we determined that it was nothing that we could fix, and it's probably the motherboard, so there's that. Like, we tried a lot of stuff. We tried changing out the PSU, changing the slots for the RAM. We tested it extensively to see what the error was, and it's nothing discernible, so... Anime Fan was in the finals too? Who won? Dude, I'm sorry I already moose. I'm so sorry. Is he giving away Thor? I hope he gives away Thor, and I hope I win her.
You guys ready?
I'm probably not in the drawing.
You guys ready?
Wait, he's doing the final round now?
Let's restart the music. We have one spin in us, and it's going to be the most exciting spin.
Oh, dude, he's doing it. This is the final spin. Yeah, Richard, that's true. Like, getting a graphics card is a pain in the dick. I probably would have spent more on the graphics card than I would on a pre-built computer with a graphics card, so... Uh-oh. Here it goes. Queen Zelda's still in there.
Who's it gonna be?
Is that Carlos?
Is it gonna be Chlorosis? Jay Keys?
Is Carlos in there? Carlos is in the final.
Ed Garcia?
We know Carlos. Carlos Morales. This is rigged. I had a lovely fans account. You don't get much money from it, but you don't get bothered by many people either. That's pretty cool, Dan Cohen, actually.
Good luck, everyone.
Justice for the whole enchilada. Just for my whole... So pills, just for my own curiosity, what were the exact symptoms? Whenever I was playing certain games, or whenever I was playing a game and streaming, and on Discord, it would just completely black screen and shut down. Like, the power would just... instant. Cut off. Oh, dude. He said, oh, Carlos, go fuck yourself. Oh, my God. That's hilarious. Dude, Carlos came so close to winning. Carlos almost won the PS5. Not Wonder Fan. Won. Who is not Wonder Fan? Do we know him? Is he someone in the, like, that's commonly in his chats? Number one Wonder Fan? Oh, I thought I said not Wonder Fan. Has he said anything in the chat? Is he gonna... He can't win it unless he claims it in the chat. I guess everyone's rooting for Queen Zelda.
Number one Wonder Fan, you won the 10th PS5 on the channel. sure you message me on Twitter and or Instagram.
I guess he did say something in the chat because now he's saying message me on Instagram or Twitter. Cool, cool. Number one Wonder fan is Radical Rick. That'd be funny. That'd be funny.
So I talked to my YouTube manager. Like they give you one when you hit 100,000 subs. And
He's talking about whether or not it's okay to do members only.
so if I do members only, or else I could be subject to
Oh, he couldn't do members only because he'd be like subject to something.
social media. Oh, you could always create one just to message me and then delete it. So what I need to do, just message me on Twitter and or Instagram. Yes, if you just create an account and message me.
That sucks. He couldn't do members only. I feel like that'd be a lot cooler for like the fam a lot. Like people that are actually members that actually go in there and talk to him to get something, you know, from him.
Okay, yeah, I got it. I appreciate it. Congratulations, number one Wonder fan. You won yourself.
Hey, Randall Combs. Hey. I'm doing good. Doing better today than I have in a couple weeks now. Doing quite well. Oh, also you guys, I'm not pregnant, but I bought a pregnancy pillow and I'm really excited to sleep with it because I feel like it's going to feel like someone's hugging me and cuddling me when I sleep, and that's what I need in my life. So I literally bought a pregnancy pillow just to feel cuddled and important in this world.
Make sure you do me a big old favor. Make sure you follow.
Because you have to buy in for it. Yeah, Richard, it'd be like, you know, like, you can't do promotional shit. Yeah. Payment to enter if members only. Yeah. There are some states that are doing it for members only will be illegal. Yeah. And, oh, gambling, right. It's illegal to gamble in Alabama, isn't it? I hear people, like, go to Georgia and Tennessee to buy, like, lottery tickets. And does he? That's awkward. Like, no purchase necessary. Yeah, exactly, I already moose.
Congratulations, everyone. We did hit 5.
It's never any of his regulars that win. It's always some random kid. I mean, it's still doing some good, you know? Like, he's still giving back to some, to people in general. People that maybe couldn't buy it themselves. That's kind of cool. They're awesome and very uncomfortable. Are they uncomfortable, Michael? I'm really hoping they're not. I hope it helps my back pain. Hey, last little man. Hello, my friend. My edible supplying friend. How are you today? Did you make it to any of the tops in Cody's draw? I'm not pregnant, but I bought a pregnancy pill. Exactly, Smithers. It's not for pregnant purposes. There is no baby in my belly. Oh, he's sending over the crowd. Richard! Richard! It's payday and it has been an hour since I called Smithers a bitch. Listen, Smithers. Smithers, you being here is great. It's great. Because Richard just needs to show you up and call you a bitch and then he donates to me. It's great. It's an excellent system. It's perfect. Stoffheimel raid inbound. Thanks, Stoffheimel. Thanks, baby. Will Harper, how you doing? Anime fan, I heard you made it really far in the PS5 giveaway. I'm so sorry you didn't make it, my man. And Carlos, dude, you came so close. You were literally next on that freaking wheel. It would have been so cool if someone we actually, like, knew won. I'm so glad, you know, someone won, but... Hello, Holy Ozone, Daniel Har, Enzo. How are you guys doing? Thanks for coming over. Thanks for rating me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. Cody has demanded that you do this, which means you have no choice in the matter. You have zero choice. You have to do it. That's how that works, right? Hey, Chris Presley. How you doing? Hey, Mila C. John S. How y'all doing? Famla Raid. Yeah, we were like rooting for you. I had it pulled up on my phone, Carlos, and we were like, Carlos. And then Jefferson was rooting for Queen Zelda. Apparently people in Cody's chat were also voting for Queen Zelda. So you made it to the second spinning round? Hell yeah, Destroyer. Is that the... Wait, I feel like I remember you making it to like upper rounds in another draw of his for a PS5. Hey, JJ Hell, I'm doing good. Hey, Fidelio, glad you're back again, my friend. Brian Babin, doing good. Top 40, so close. So close. Actually, it was out of a lot of freaking people, so that is kind of close, Will Harper. Did you really, Chris Presley? Hell yeah. It was rigged. Rigged. Someone said something in the chat that was really funny. It was like, rigged something. Rigatoni. And I was like, that's hilarious. Hey, Metal Gear Gaming. How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Done and done. Thank you, Enzo. Thank you, my friend. Time to Light is on fire. Guys, I'm like notorious for like fucking up my stream thumbnails and titles. Like, I can't believe I'm tell you this. Do you guys remember that one? I can't believe I'm tell you this. Hey, Pillsbury, part of the raid here, but we'll drop a like and sub for you. Thank you, Colliver. Thank you, my friend. Cody called Fight Milk next stream, so you have to do it too, right? That's the internet rule or something. He's doing Fight Milk next stream, or what? Like, when is this happening? Time to Light is on fire. Like and subscribe, or my cat will not be allowed inside the house. She's a good cat. Aw, Richard. Don't let Richard's cat be left outside in vain. It's time for what to die. My computer, Aaron Gold. I think it's almost time to just light it on fire and start over. Mick Sandman! Oh my god! And just like that, Mick Sandman is the top bony boy of the night, my friend. You're the top bony boy. You're the top one. Big peen slap. Gently, but rigorously. Slap the peen. Damn, anime was so close to that last spin. Yeah, I know, right? How much till Fight Milk? Richard, Fight Milk is 200, and we have 4, 4, 8, let's just say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, we're at 90, so quite a bit. I don't think we're gonna make Fight Milk gold tonight, but you know what? I'm okay with that. I might do Fight Milk next stream. Maybe. I might do it. Maybe. Depends on how I'm feeling. I didn't make it to a Fight Milk goal. I'm not obligated, but I might would do it for you guys. We'll see. Rigor mortis, Karis says. Rigatoni. Rigged! Richard! Richard is whining. This is for Richard's pregnancy pillow. Yes, Smithers. Yes. As I was telling everyone, I recently bought a pregnancy pillow, but it's not because I'm pregnant. It's because I want something to hold me gently while I sleep. I just want to be held. I just want to be held a little, okay? Use a sledgehammer and hyaluronic acid. A lot more fun. That does sound like a lot more fun, Aaron Golden. It really does. Anything violent against this computer sounds like a lot of fun. A woman hugging her hair. Carlos. Hugging it closely. I still have no idea what the hell Fight Milk is. Mental Gear Gaming, you don't want to know what Fight Milk is. You don't want to know. It's disgusting. There's gagging involved. There's gagging. It's not a good time. If there's hot sauce involved, it's even worse. We don't like hot sauce. Carlos, you were super close. Good work. Yeah, bite me. He was. We were rooting for him. I still have no idea. Pillsbury, check your Instagram. Doggo Slobber inbound. Hell yeah. Bob Dole sends me pictures of his very, very cute dog, like, once a day. And then I send him pictures of Loki, too. And then we just talk about how cute our dogs are. That's what we do. Richard has surpassed Mick Sandman as the top bony boy of the night. I can't take that sitting down, Sandman. Smithers is a waifu body pillow with removable nut tray. Did I just read that out loud? Why did I read that out loud? Richard, thank you, my friend. You were so sweet. Week's top bony boy as well is Richard. I'll be there to hug you. Yup. Doing great here with my fam. That's good, Sonia Lysette. Hello, my friend. My lovely lady. I miss you. I miss Vegas with you guys. I wish we could go to Vegas like once a week. Probably not once a week. I'd be really, really tired and probably off myself. But I wish we could go to Vegas like once a month and hang out with each other. Just to see each other. Just to hang out in a hotel room and chat. It'd be fun. We will see fight mold. No, there will be no mold in this Fight Milk. Listen, okay, so I showed everybody my carved pumpkin in the background. that I carved this weekend with Tiny. We made butterbeer and watched Harry Potter and carved pumpkins, and it had mold in it. And everyone was like, you should put mold in fight milk. And I was like, I'm not doing fight milk. We haven't reached fight milk goal. And mold? No. They want me to do fight milk with crow's eggs and mold. Yes, they want to kill me, essentially. They want me dead. They think I'm so bad and they hate watching me so much that they would like me to die. That's what's happening. You should do the fight milk. I'm the person that got Cody to do it the first time. Now he's half cow. Really, Aaron Golden? You must have you watched the Always Sunny in Philadelphia, didn't you? I like spicy thing. I have no choice but to be spicy, damn you. Nah, soak it in molten gallium. We're getting creative here. Lost little man, to all those who called Junior at one point, your mom was yelling your name. Have a good night. All right, bye, guys. What does that say? Mental Gear Gaming. Have a good night. I'll see you later. See you next time, my friend. 1 sub to 400, says Cody. We need 1 sub to 400. Who's going to be the 400th sub boy? Dog food to you. Love butterbeer. Yes, Daniel Har. We made it the hot version. So we made like hot butterbeer. It turned out freaking fabulous. We kind of went out on a limb and we just got ingredients that we felt would taste like what we thought butterbeer would taste like. It turned out 10 out of 10. I posted it on my Instagram, so if you want to follow me on Instagram, that recipe is on there. Eggs, milk, and vodka. Don't drink crow eggs. Subs. IC388. I don't know, Carlos. I was just talking to whatever Cody said. He's probably lying. He's lying to us. He's pranking me right now. 19 to 420. Don't we want to reach 420, you guys? Don't we want to have 420 subs? It's like a fun and appropriate number. Can we do that? Not everybody get up and answer her at once. We need the Stony Boy. Who is your favorite character in Harry Potter? I know this is cliche, but probably Luna Lovegood. I really enjoyed her character. I feel like she was someone that I would really genuinely be friends with in real life. Was I disqualified on the list, Camelot? Ron. Oh my god, so JJ Hill, we were playing Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets on my channel a while back. I was streaming it. And Ron, every single line of Ron's in that game is, "Alright, Harry, time for bed." Or, "Alright, Harry, I'm off to bed." And it was like every freaking like end of day was just Ron saying he's going to bed. And that's all he ever said. And it was like a running joke. I did Fight Milk Monday for the first time in a while. I almost died. Dude, Camelot, I freaking... Oh, Mental Gear Gaming is Jacob Simpson. Okay, so Cody just texted me and let me know that Mental Gear Gaming is Jacob Simpson, who I've met. He's been in my kitchen before, you guys. Jacob Simpson, Mental Gear Gaming, has been in my kitchen, so I know him, and that's fun. Hello. I guess he went to bed, so he probably is not listening anymore, but hello. There was a bum in a city I lived in nicknamed Butter Bastard. Rennie, okay, so there was this guy I went to school with. His name was Brian Butt. And Brian Butt's mother was named Twyla Butt. But her maiden name was Dixon. And instead of dropping her, like, maiden name, she made it her middle name, like lots of women do. So her name was Twyla Dixon Butt. Dixon Butt. Dixon Butt. Anyway. Oh, apparently it was bad etiquette to tell his name, and I'm sorry. I forget. So many people come in my chat and they're like, "Hey, call me by my name." And I'm like, okay, so I'll call them by their name. But then, like, some people don't want to be called by their name and I forget. And that's shit, and I'm sorry. I'll, like, clip the stream later. I have 401 subs? That's a lot of sandwiches. But nothing. No, Richard, I swear to God. I swear to God her name was Twyla Dixon Butt. And I will, like, find and clip that Facebook name for you and send it to you in my Discord so you can see for real that legitimately it was a thing. And that's the most hilarious thing that's like ever just inherently naturally happened that I've seen in my life. I feel like. It's super late where I live. Good night. I'm one of the new subs. Thanks, Mila C. Maybe I'll see you next time. Thanks for subbing. Thanks for liking the stream. I appreciate you. Hells yeah, PDH, let's go. Michael Hunt. Who's Michael Hunt? Oh, I get it. Okay, all right. That took me a second. And yes, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is where my obsession with disgusting alcoholic beverages was formed. Fair. The Blood Bucket episode is easily the best episode for Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Like, they only need to take a blood sample, but they take so much blood that he's just, like, white, and, like, he's just clearly covered in baby powder for this scene, which is just so funny and so stupid. And then, like, they take the bucket to the doctor, and the doctor's like, there's, like, 5 different types of blood in here, and some of them aren't even human. And he was like, well, yeah, it's our blood bucket, what? And, like, it's just so good. Hey, now, not everyone loves Dwix and butts. Cody's one to talk. You can call me by my name. It be Jim Me Hardee's. Alright, alright. You can just call me Moose. Okay, IRD Moose. But I like saying IRD Moose so much that I'm never just gonna call you Moose, and I hope you know that. I need to see birth certificates. I need to call references because I don't believe it. Richard, it's 100% true. 100%. I meant Hardee's as is pirates. Never mind. The president of Wawa is Dickwood. What? What? May I tell you my favorite Harry Potter character? Yes, JJ Hill, absolutely. What's your favorite? I hope it's something interesting. I feel like it's gonna be. I am subbed, so there's that. Carlos, we know you're subbed. You gotta be subbed. You weren't allowed to not be subbed by this point. The therapy episode is the best Sunny episode. I don't know if I've seen that one. I'm gonna have to look that up. Destroyer, you're missing out. You're definitely missing out. The humor is less valid right now than it used to be, but it's really good. Hair and Golden, I love that episode. It's the best one. It's the best episode. Okay, should I leave or something? No, Swaggy B. You're not making anyone uncomfortable, silly. Sorry, I've got to pull a Ron Weasley and go to bed. Good night, Stoffheimel. Good night. It was good seeing you. I knew a guy whose name was Richard Hare. Richard Hare? Oh, so his nickname would have been Dick because the nickname for Richard is Dick. Oh, dude, that sucks. That's funny. So who's the father, PDH? Taco Bell is the father, David G. Taco Bell is the father of my unborn food baby. A bug just crawled on your neck? Dude, okay, so I was like, hanging out, at a friend's house the other day, and there was this, like, flying cockroach on the ceiling, but I didn't know it was a flying one. I thought it was just a normal one. And it was really big, and they were like, hey, look how big that cockroach is. And I was like, yeah? Gross, you should probably kill it. And they were like, no, I'm not gonna kill it. And so I just laid there, and then I heard this buzzing sound, and all of a sudden there was a cockroach on my ear, and I, like, started screaming, and they were just laughing and wouldn't help me. They just, like, they wouldn't even help me at all. Dick hair. All the Sunny episodes were beeped out where they show it on the local channel here. It ruins the show. Dude, that's lame, Runny. Where do you live? Snape. Wait, did Hale JJ say his favorite character yet? No, he didn't. Okay. We're waiting for you. It would be Lily Potter. Yeah, so whenever they're describing, like, her beautiful magic and how she made that fish from, like, the lily petal and stuff, like, I bet she was really cool. I bet she was genuinely cool. And I want them to make a movie about the Marauders and, like, the whole Snape and Lily tale. I want to, like, meet those characters in real life because you don't get enough of them in the book, hardly. Like, there's barely anything in the book about them. And then, like, the movies, at least you can visualize it and stuff, but, like, I want to know more. I want to know everything. Chad, you just talked to me, bro. The one where the gang goes to the zoo is one of my favorites. Mac, are you peeing on me? Charlie, yeah. Mac, direct eye contact? Charlie, yeah. She's demanding you stay, swag, hee hee. That means love. It does mean love. It means love. Always Sunny. Did Mac do roids? Yes or no? Yes. Do we need to drag you to Marie Povich? What's that, bite me? My favorite It's Always Sunny episode is being the Frank one, or as I call it, first person Frank. Poor Pillsbury. What? What, Destroyer? You live in the city Eminem is from? I don't... I need to go watch 8 Mile again. Who else here pinked my horror wife? Right? Me too. Yes, JJ Hell. Dude, I'm like freaking waiting. And I want them to make the Harry Potter movies again, like, in show form. Like, people talk about all the time how great it would be as a show, like, chapter by chapter, as, like, seasons or whatever. Maybe not, like, seasons. I think people suggest that every chapter should be, like, one TV show. Like, that would just fully flesh it out for me, and I would love it. Amanda Decker. What is that, Lost Little Man? Is that supposed to be another one of those names that sounds bad? Amanda Decker. I'm not getting it. There was a professor at the college I went to whose name was, no joke, Harry Balls. Oh my god, that sucks. My orthodontist was named Dr. Balls. His last name was literally Balls. Detroit? Ah, okay. My friend just messaged me saying she booked a hotel in Detroit for Movement. For Movement? Wait, are you talking about the band Movements? It's a long shot, but if you're talking about the band Movements, that's one of my favorites. He just says Detroit? Okay. Alright, guys. I think it is time for me to go lay in bed and sulk that I have to wake up at 7:30 in the morning. It is midnight here. There is no chance of getting 8 hours, as per usual. I think my usual is like 6 hours. I usually get 6 hours of sleep. Hello, Dr. Balls. They need to make a 4-hour rated R Harry Potter movie like Deadpool, only with magic. Deadpool was magic. I already moved. You silly. Harry Potter in show form, kids would be 35 at Death Hallows. I know, that's true. Yeah, they'd have to run through it really fast, Smithers. Amanda Decker. Oh my god. Lost Little Man. My brain does not function the way it should. You have to spell these things out for me. Literally. No, it's a techno festival. Oh, okay. Movement. Oh, no, I've heard of that, actually. Yeah, you're right. Poor Pillsbury. What's the Poor Pillsbury about? Why am I poor? Because I don't get these names. Are you laughing at me? Good night, Rennie. Sulk to Why Dreaming of Me. Oh, ha ha ha. Amanda. But there is an adult rated Harry Potter, but it's on Hub. And there's only 3 scenes. Richard, or that YouTube video, like, Wingardium Leviosa. What is that stupid YouTube video that's just, like, really awful? Oh my god. You go first, Harry. You're the chosen one. Or, like, I'm, like, really bad at impressions. Just ignore me. But that YouTube video is just, like, the most cringy thing I've ever watched in my life. But anyways, guys, I am hopping off here. I am hopping into my bed with my new pregnancy pillow to hug me and caress me and make me feel good. Leviosa. I am going to talk to you guys next time. I'll be on Saturday. Please come and see me. Thank you to my usuals, and thank you to Richard, Smithers, and McSandman and Jefferson for making this a really good night for me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You guys are much appreciated. Thank you for coming and talking to me as usual.